Hey, it's Kelly here, former crack addict, recovery coach, and Life Beyond Sobriety. That is my private online community for people in addiction recovery who want to set big goals now that they're sober and make those goals happen. We learn strategies in weekly live coaching sessions to make those things come true. Go to lifebeyondsobriety.com and check it out 2 weeks for free.
Yo, my fault, y'all. All right, what's going on, y'all? Top of the morning. Salutations to all the people of the free world that took their time tapping with us today. Y'all already know the vibe. You're now rocking with the No Spoon Button Show, aka Hood CNN, aka a morning show powered by the people for the people. That's definitely for y'all. Thank y'all for tapping in and tuning in. What's going on? We appreciate y'all for jumping on this journey with us. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Leave some comments. Y'all know what's going on. It's definitely, like I said, it's for y'all. So let us know what's going on in y'all community, y'all town, y'all city, so we can get the world and the rest of the people in tune with what's going on. You already know what's going on with the greatest three-man weave. We about to get into that. But I'm gonna introduce my brother, my real brother in crime. You already know the vibes, man. Introduce yourself to the people, man.
Yo, what's good, people? Top of the morning to the free world. You already know it's your boy Easy E. On the set, you already know, filling in. You already know 6-man row, but I'm putting in rotation minutes now. You know what I'm saying? So we in the building right now. You cooking roll with the Brooklyn boys right now.
That's a fact. You already know, yo. They let a West Coast nigga, you know what I mean? Let the Brooklyn niggas hold it down. You know what's going on, man. Shoot
Yes,
to
sir.
Ox, man. Y'all already see what's going on. Ox got it going clicking, yo. Subscribe to Ox's channel. It is clicking. Y'all see what's going on. Ox had Ox Court in full effect. It was going down. It was 3 back to back to back. I missed some of that. I had to handle some business, you know what I mean? But I have my eyes and ears onto the streets. I see what's going on. I see what's happening. So we'll keep y'all in tune with what's going on with that. Ox is gonna pull back up in a few, but we're gonna get this shit cracking. But first. My boy Easy, what's the word, gang? How was your weekend, brother? What's going on? Talk to me.
Ain't nothing. Good weekend, good vibes, I'm still here. So, once you get to see another day, that's a good day, that's a good thing to have.
That's a fact.
Weekend was kind of I don't know, because some things be happening sometimes and I'll just be confused by it. You already know me, Tech. Like, certain things be happening and I'll just be confused by it, so I just have to like put it to the side. But it was good vibes.
I feel like, yo, real quick. I'm not gonna front. I went to this little situation. I don't know how I got there. I ended up in this, yo. All right, so boom. Met up with one of my homegirls back in the day. She used to style for Kristaps Porzingis. Super cool. They was doing a Japanese whiskey tasting by like Chelsea Piers, like Chelsea around that area, meatpacking or whatever. If you're in New York, that's kind of like around Union Square, but further down, going further west. You're going towards like Chelsea Piers, stuff like that. If you know, you know. But
Yeah.
it's a spot. It was cool, you know what I mean? The whiskey was dope. It was Japanese whiskey. It was cool. But the entertainment show threw me for a loop. Not gonna front. Threw me for a loop. The thing is called shibari. Now, shibari is called Japanese rope bondage. What?
Wait, what?
Yo, crazy.
Wait, what?
There's a guy. What he do? Yeah. It was crazy. It's called Bakari. I think I'm pronouncing it. Who cares? But anyway, it's called Japanese rope bondage. Son, what he do? He's real known for that. Like, he's known for it. He takes shorty and he just roped them up to like different things. He roped them up to like one was like a cross. He roped another shorty to like a table, and like he makes designs with their body, like on some like contortion. Like, I don't know what's all I know is that by the third whiskey, I was like, how did I end up in this, bro? Like, this is like 50 Shades of Grey, but like the Japanese version, bro. Like, now I see what's going on when y'all do y'all little cartoons and all that. Now I see what's going on. Yeah, some freaky. Yeah, let me chill. But now it was a dope time. It was cool. I got introduced to Japanese rope bondage. It's crazy. I didn't even know that was a thing, but that was an interesting thing. But yeah, shout out to that. It was a cool little weekend. But let me get into it.
You learn something. You learn something new every day, boy. You learn something new every day. I didn't know that was a thing. Hey, now I'm tapped in. Shout out to you.
I'm not gonna hold you. And it was in there though. To be fair, I'm gonna say that it was in there. So obviously, bondage.
Oh,
is a
that's
thing.
wild, crazy. If they in there on this type of shit, though.
Yeah. That's a thing. That's a thing. I mean, shout out to 50 Shades of Grey, man. You know what I mean? Maybe it opened a lot of people's eyes to alternative whatever. You know what I mean? But we're not gonna get into too much of that. We're gonna get back into the topics. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just hit y'all with a couple of financials, and then I'm gonna get y'all started. Obviously, Dezo's not here, my God, to give us a little bit of culture. So me and Easy, we're gonna go back and forth with a couple of stuff that I saw. I'm gonna get his opinion on it, and then we're gonna get into the nitty and gritty because we got some stuff we got to get into. Now, before, real quick, I got some things to address real quick. I needed to be there on 2 of them ox courts. I'm not gonna lie. 2 of them ox courts, I should have been there. I'm gonna keep it a band with you. But
which ox courts we talking in particular, Tex?
What? Hold on, Easy. We're gonna get into that. Let me just finish off with the financials real quick, and then we're gonna get into that real quick. All right. So right now, gold is at $23.90. It went down $26 from last week. But it's been going up about between $50 to $60 from the last time that we spoke. So it's been a minute since I gave you the information on gold, but it has gone down from the last time that we spoke. So it's down $14 this week, but it was up about between $23 to $53 in the past 2 weeks. So there was a hike in gold. I don't know if this was after the conversation that President Trump doubled down on emphasizing the what's the word? He wanted to go after the gold that we have in our on our land, and he was like emphasizing that we have such a big gold mine like underneath the land. So it's interesting. We'll get into that. Silver went at $28.96. It went down 28 cents from last week. Copper remained the same. It's at $4.45. Last time it was at $4.43. It went up about 2 cents. Platinum went down. Obviously, y'all see what happened with the SSL, and we're gonna get into that. Maybe that put a down a down spike on the platinum. Platinum's at $9.48. It went down $23 from the last time that we spoke. Crude oil is at $79. It went up 68 cents, and gas oil's at $82.50. It went up $9.25. So for the most part, everything stayed relative. Besides gold, gold took a big hit. But I'll keep y'all in tune what's going on for the gas on Friday. But we're gonna get into some issues now. I'm gonna keep it a band with you, Easy. I'm kind of pissed off. I'm kind of mad.
About what? What you mad for?
I heard. Hold on, Ox. Hold on.
Let him get into it, Ox. Let him get into it.
Hold on, Ox. I didn't get the bat signal in real time. Now I'm gonna say this. I was caught up. I had to handle some business. You know what I mean? I'm looking for, some land, some property. You know what I mean? So I'm maneuvering around. I'm trying to figure out, some situations to get, to help out the family, shit like that. Take care of myself. But Ox, my man, I did not know you was gonna have the Ox court, and you doing 3 jobs at one time. What's going on, Pippin? I need to be a prosecutor. Yo, your man needs to be a prosecutor, because you know what? Your man Jalen, you gotta go to hell. I feel like y'all didn't send him to hell enough. You know what I'm saying? Y'all didn't really send him to hell. I think y'all let him live. You know what I'm saying?
This the thing, Tex. Mind you, Tex, you know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to let that die. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. This shit could die. I don't know. This is like it's the thing. I can't drag it. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, you asked about it, just to be full transparent. Court of law shit. We took him to court. We handled the business. You know what I'm saying? We can't keep retrying him. That's double jeopardy and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? This is America, Tex. You know what I mean? Like, if you should have came to court. You know what I'm saying? You should have came to court. You should have been on the jury. You know what I mean?
In the jury, I would have been the wait. All right. First of all, you're not familiar with my game. Ox, all I do is come up and put up 30. I'm not sitting on the bench with the jurors. I'm not sitting on the pond. I don't hit the bench. I don't do none of that. No offense to the 6 man and all that, all the people that come off the bench. No. Your boy comes up and puts up 30. That was going to be a prosecution. I was about to filet mignon Jalen, because here's my thing. My thing is, and like I said, we're not going to drag it. We're not going to do none of that.
We gotta let it die.
All right, I'm gonna let it die. Listen, Jalen, I know there's no real hateful bone in your body. I know that I think it's just more so ignorance. And I'm gonna let it die. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think they put their foot in your ass enough. You know what I'm saying? But that's neither here or there. That's neither here.
I mean, shit, he got pressed all around the internet, text, not just on my stream.
Yeah, text. You've been. I'm not gonna lie, like you've been out the loop a little bit.
My thing is, text. You know, we grew up. All three of us, we grew up in the era of sticks and stones. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, you fucked up and you got pressed for it, but you know what I'm saying? No, nobody got hurt. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't nothing too. It wasn't too much of nothing. A lot of people feel differently. You know what I'm saying? And they're welcome to their opinion. But you know, like I said, you know how it go, bro. I can't drag it. You know what I mean? Not even for content. You know what I'm saying? Not even for content. I'm gonna tell you what I'm ready for, text. I'm gonna move off of Jalen, and once again, because I said yesterday, I'm sending more subpoenas out. Like early gotta pull up.
Yo, you said the one for me, bro. What I do, bro?
I didn't mean to say easy. I meant to say early, but I was talking fast and I was a little upset. So and I seen you in the comments, so I just said easy. But you know, I meant to say early. Like early got an answer for the disrespect. He got me fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Early know he got me fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So,
what's up, Pippin? What's up, man?
Crazy.
I heard you throwing out certain. You know what I mean? You can't be throwing out them words, my boy, without proof. You know, that's a nasty stain to throw in a jacket. You heard?
But
that was a crazy thing too.
Also the young lady Anna, you know what I'm saying? I need her to answer for some allegations as well.
Ox, hold on. Is Anna the same one that said that she could keep Anna, respectfully, baby. Respectfully. You see this bandit right here? You can't do nothing with me. You can't do nothing with me. So what we're gonna do is, Anna, I'm gonna need you to pull back up. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if you want to express what the point that you was trying to make, because I see that's what happened. Everybody got lost in the sauce. Y'all got caught up with the insults and the bandit. Yo, listen, I'm a bandit. Call me what you want. I'm a bandit. You know what I'm saying? So, now that we got that out the way, right? We got that bandit out the way. Now come talk to a bandit and see what's gonna happen. A bandit gonna come fix you up. Now, boom. We off that, yo, Ox. Send out your rest of your subpoenas. You know what I'm saying? And you let me know. I'm locked in, my boy. I'm here now.
But where we at right now though? We got the gas and the precious metals.
Yeah, we go. We go with that.
Let me get off. Okay, well, so let me get off the weather real quick. Y'all know how we do. I'm pretty sure Tex already introduced everybody. You know, welcome to the graveyard. Welcome to the no snooze button. Dezo, I see you in the comments, brother. We holding it down for you.
Shout out to Dezo.
Real quick, you know, you already know the quote, man. We in this quote came straight from Brooklyn. I got my Brooklyn niggas in the house too. You can't buy energy. You got to get some sleep. That's from Breezy, man. Breezy, I appreciate the quote. We're gonna keep rocking with that until we get another one.
Shout out to my boy Breezy.
In the meantime, though, let me talk to y'all about this Philadelphia weather. Today, mind you, y'all already know this weather is brought to you by Google, as always. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just making this shit up. So if you go outside and I say it's hot and it's cold, don't call me. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't, on top of that, you need to get your ass outside today anyway. So if you really want to know the weather, all you gotta do is go outside, look up, and you'll know. But you know what I'm saying? For y'all, if you don't want to do that, don't trip. I got us. So
yo, Ox, I went outside. I'm not gonna front. I found out some new thing. I'm not gonna hold you. Missed out. I found something called Japanese rope bondage. That's what happened when I went outside. You guys find out. Yeah, Japanese.
You hear that right there? You ever heard something about that? You ever heard
nah, we'll talk. We can get into that though. We can talk about that. No doubt. Y'all already know. So today, where we started? Today we starting in Philly. Today in Philly is partly cloudy, high 84, low 72. Tomorrow also cloudy, high 88, low 74. On Wednesday, looking at some scattered thunderstorms in Philly, high 86, low 74. And on Thursday, also scattered thunderstorms, high 87, low 69. Moving down to MIA. Today is mostly cloudy. Looks like we got some scattered thunderstorms and rain, high 85, low 80. Tomorrow, high 87, low 82 with showers. You know what I'm saying? Put on your raincoat. Wednesday, high 89, low 82, partly cloudy in Miami. Thursday will end it with scattered showers, high 86, low 81. Moving on to Detroit, the Motor City, high 81, low 86 today. We're looking at some rain and partial clouds. Tomorrow, partly cloudy, high 85, low 68. Wednesday, some more scattered thunderstorms, man. It's going to be some thunderstorms all around the country this week, man. Y'all make sure, dress accordingly, y'all. High 84, low 64. Thursday, high 80, low 62, and partly cloudy. Where we at? Down in the bayous of New Orleans today, we got some thunderstorms, rain, all that. High 84, low 77. Tomorrow, more thunderstorms, high 86, low 77. And then Wednesday and Thursday, pretty much more the same. Rain, scattered thunderstorms, high 85, low 77, high 87, low 77 on Thursday. Moving on to the mile high city of Denver, Colorado. They say it's gonna be hazy outside. What the fuck, haze? Fuck that mean like weed smoke?
Nah, Ox. It's that weed smoke. Nah, Ox, you never saw haze before, Ox?
What, like fog?
Like fog haze, yeah, like
okay.
but not like
fog.
Though. Fog is
nah, thank you, Ox. No. The only haze we respect is the piff. And purple haze to be exact.
Facts.
Like,
come on, man. Especially in Denver. Why don't they just say that? Like, why don't they just come out and say that? Like, niggas is gonna be blowing a lot of trees. It's gonna be cloudy in the air. We put it in the air. That's all they gotta say.
It's extras on the air. That's all you gotta say. Extras on the air, man.
Come on.
If there was any time where you saw haze from smoking dope, bro, that means there's some shit in your dope, bro. Ain't no way the whole fucking place is getting fucking hazy, dog.
That sounds like
something in that shit, dog. That's something in that.
Y'all got it. Shit, y'all got to. You know what y'all got to do? I don't know if y'all do that anywhere out there. Maybe I don't know, somewhere in Vermont or New Hampshire or something like out up that way. I don't know. I think, don't y'all got like a festival like that? Because I know, we got a bunch of those festivals out here, like in Santa Cruz, San Jose. Especially like around 420, where it's just a group, thousands of people in a group, and they just blowing. It's smoke all in the air.
They just started doing like doing like cannabis cups and like events. Yeah. They just started doing that because it just got recreational just got legalized. So
yeah, we just got legalized. So the most I could really say to you is like for my people that's tapping in from New York, like probably like Central Park on a 420 day, or like maybe Washington Square Park on like special days, something like that. But we don't have no type of real organized offense like that. We're trying to get into that right now.
I see you, FIFA boy, with the super chat. Ox on his 2011 Dirk Nowitzki run right now. Much love, FIFA. Much love. I see some of y'all asking about how we feel about the presidential thing and Kamala and whatnot. Yo, I just showed up. We just getting there, y'all. We going through the weather. We doing the housekeeping right now. We gonna get there, y'all. Believe that.
This is hood CNN. We gotta take our time with this. You feel me?
Yeah, we can't rush this type of stuff because this is serious business going on right now, y'all. Serious business. So don't forget, we still got to get into the culture. But like I said though, today they talking about haze in the mile high city, high 84, low 61. Tomorrow it's gonna be a sunny day in Denver, high 91, low 64. Wednesday, high 95, low 66, and mostly sunny. Thursday, also mostly sunny, same weather, high 98, low 69. Yo, I'm not gonna lie to y'all though, like I didn't know until I started doing Denver weather that it even like got close to 100 and shit out there. I didn't even know that. But that's what's up.
Yeah, word.
Oh, that's wild, crazy. I wouldn't even expect that right there.
You know how much shit I've been learning since we started doing NSB. Like NSB has taught me a whole lot of shit about other cities. Like, you know what I mean? That's a fact.
That's a fact.
Nah, 100 in Denver. I would have never guessed that, boy. I'm not gonna
so last week before last, it was like 100 like 3 days out the week. But I was like, damn, man, I didn't know they did that.
God damn.
Yeah.
The hate makes sense now. The hate makes sense now. I'm saying.
Now we gonna bring it to the Golden State, San Francisco, California, to be exact. Today will be a high 72, low 56, and be some sun out. Tuesday, partly cloudy, high 75, low 58. Wednesday, mostly sunny, high 72, low 56. And to wrap it up with Thursday, high 68, low 54, and mostly sunny. Yeah, that's what's up, man. That's the weather. Like I told y'all already, if you don't trust me, which I'm getting it from Google, and I know y'all trust Google, but if y'all don't, all you gotta do is get off your ass and on your feet and go outside and check it out for yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Did you just see what happened? Do we trust Google? Bro, we just had CrowdStrike Yo, all our Wi-Fi just disappeared in one flash, bro.
Yo, that shit is crazy. I'm not gonna hold you.
Where was that? When did that happen?
Bro, I don't even trust my eyes anymore. I don't know what I'm looking at anymore. You see the shades?
Man, that might have happened out there. Yo, I ain't know that. I ain't shit.
Oh, you ain't know that? Yeah, there was a big Wi-Fi outage. Like airlines had to get canceled. Yeah, that was mad. You didn't hear about that word? CrowdStrike.
See, I was you know what? I was about to make a New York joke, but I niggas is tired of me doing that shit. So
this is wild crazy. It was all over, bro. It wasn't
that
just
was
New York, dog. Yo, dog.
What are we doing, Ox? What are we doing? You was doing good, bro. You doing good, bro.
I didn't make the joke. I said I was going to make a joke, and I decided not to. See, and that's how y'all reacted. Imagine if I really would have made the joke.
Yeah. Next flight, Sacramento. Next flight, Sacramento. Immediately. Yes, sir. All right, so let's get to a couple of things with the culture. I definitely want to bring some stuff into y'all thing. So one thing that just clicked into my head, I saw a trailer for it. I'm gonna keep it a band with you. Why are they doing that? I saw a trailer for Jackie Chan, right? And Ralph, whatever his name is, this kid from Karate Kid. Why are they making another Karate Kid, bro? Why are they making
Karate Kid? You talking about Wilson?
Nah, not Wilson.
You can't be talking about Wilson.
Yeah, the original one, the original Danielson. Yeah, Danielson.
Danielson back?
Oh,
what? Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Wait, didn't they do a Netflix series? Didn't they do a Netflix series?
When is Jennifer Garner gonna come back?
that's the real question.
Yo, that's wild crazy, Ox.
First of all, I saw Jackie Chan. He looked mad old. So I'm like, yo, son, what is he gonna do, bro? Like, what is he can't even teach us that. He can't even teach the moves, nigga.
Respect Jackie,
Are you
respect
crazy?
Jackie.
Respect Jackie Chan to kick a nigga face off his face.
Yeah, respect Jackie, bro. He still got it, bro.
No.
Yo, text. If you catch,
bodies like look like this, bro. Jet Li body.
What I'm saying is, if you catch Jackie Chan outside, bro, don't play with that nigga, bro.
I got one of these for him. You heard? Yo, Jackie Chan, I got one of these for you. I got another one for these for you too. Jet Li, hold it down.
That nigga still got the backflip kick on you. He still got the backflip kick for you.
Okay. So what? So that was a preview for what? For a new movie or like a series or what? What's that about?
No. They're doing a series. They're doing a reboot. They're doing a reboot for Karate Kid. They just started with the same name and everything. So I don't know if it's maybe Daniel's son. I think it might be Daniel's son's son that might be getting into it and all that shit. So we'll see. Because I know that they did like Easy just talked about it. They did like a little series, like a little either Netflix,
like a Netflix series. I think it was.
Yeah. They did like a little thing where I think they did Cobra Kai and all that shit. And they brought all that shit. Yo, I'm gonna keep it a band with you. Like I'm gonna keep it a band. Nobody really cares about that story no more. Like, let's be for real. Even for nostalgia purposes, stop rebooting movies. We don't come up with new stuff, bro. Stuff, bro. Like,
they got a whole universe going on right now. Like, Daniel's son.
Okay.
Bro, I'm cool. Hey, shout out to Hollywood. Where to get y'all money, bro? Because y'all stretching this shit out like a fucking rubber band, boy. Y'all got more.
Bro, Blue, bro, that's nasty work, bro. Nasty work.
Hey, but shout out to the movie. Shout out to the movie.
But another thing I want to ask y'all. Damn, another one bites the dust, man. I don't know if you guys are in tune, but unfortunately, Irv Gotti got accused and sued for sexual assault. This is probably his second sexual assault case in the past year. This is in People magazine, as well as there's a New York Post article about it. And basically, he was moving wicked. He was commanding
you said it's a New York Post?
Yeah, it's a New York Post article as well.
Okay. I'm gonna look for that.
Yeah. So who quoted it? I forgot. I think it was Hot 97 quoted New York Post. So I'll see if I can find the link as well. But anyways, it was a lady. She filed for sexual assault. Indecency. Like, he was just wilding. He was like They went to trips, and every time he went to Miami and Atlanta, like, he would demand neck on the hotel. He would demand neck everywhere. Like, basically, like, he was just asking for like sex all the time, and he was being like grabbing her up and stuff like that. and they were dating initially. And the reason why I'm bringing it up is just like without a doubt, like obviously it was consensual in the beginning. Obviously she wanted to be with him. You see what I'm saying? But when that comes in, like you gotta practice self-control, yo, fellas, y'all gotta stop being some freaky frog, son. Like, yo, no is no, like yo, for real,
I'm not laughing, but like, yo, for real,
bro, he's in the whole. Now, hear me out, son. I understand, bro. I understand you young. You know what I'm saying? You trying to be wild, but son, you like in your 40s, bro. You in your 40s. You feel what I'm saying? You asking for neck in the elevator, bro. Like this mad. She probably mad nervous. You feel what I'm saying? You not asking for neck in the Uber. First of all, let's get
to it. Let's get to it. It says here, you know what I'm saying? You know, I like to read the articles off. You know what I mean? We got a little bit of time. It says Irv Gotti, who co-founded Murder Inc. and founded rappers like Ja Rule and Jay-Z, is being sued by an ex-companion for alleged sexual assault and battery. And a lawsuit filed in Miami-Dade on July 11th, a woman identified as Jane Doe accuses 54-year-old Gotti of sexually assaulting and abusing her on several occasions from 2020 to 2022 in St. Martin, Miami, and Atlanta. Real quick. I want to say this. Why only Jane Doe? Can we get some names? Like, I'm not victim shaming. I would never do that. I just want to, you know, I just want everything to be transparent. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if we blast it, let's blast. Agreed. On top of that, yo, Tex, 2020 to 2022, man, that was it was a rough time. Niggas needed head, but you know, whatever. Whatever. Yo, damn, I'm just saying. Yo, relax. I'm just saying. Like, I'm not saying force it. I'm just saying I can see why you wanted some neck. You
in an elevator though?
We thought the world was coming to it. Well, I didn't, but some people thought the world was coming to an end. So they was like, yo.
Yeah, you're right. There's a lot of people that got married during the pandemic.
So they just like at every chance I get, let me test that esophagus. I can dig that. Now don't force it. That's wrong. Right. That's wrong.
Right. Say that again for the people in the back, Ox. Forcing it never force somebody to do what they want to do sexually or anything else. It's always wrong. But I understand the urges in that time. It was trying times. I'm not defending his actions. Mind you, I would never do that. After flying her to St. Martin, Gotti coerced plaintiff into having sex with him. How did he coerce her? The court filing states Gotti specifically threatened plaintiff that he would send her home if she did not comply. And due to his power and influence, okay. Yeah,
all right, bro.
Yeah, right.
Yo,
right.
But Tex, you already know how I feel about that shit though. It's like, if you so you're saying that being in St. Martin is so serious to you that you're gonna do whatever he say. Like, if you don't want to do it, and he's saying, well, if you don't do it, you're going. Is that really sexual assault? Like, is that really easy? Is that really sexual assault? I'm just saying, because if you fly a chick out to St. Martin like this, right? And you like, yo, I need that. And she like, no, I don't want to. And you're like, okay, well, if you don't, then you're going home. And she does it.
Ox, you running on a dangerous line right there, because you know they can switch that story up easily.
That's not dangerous. That's just a simple fact. You have to love yourself enough to realize St. Martin is not worth my fellatio. You know what I'm saying? Go home, girl. He didn't like lock her up. Now, if he did force her, which I'm still getting into the article, believe it, I'm gonna finish the article. But so far, what I'm saying, from what I'm seeing so far, it's like, all right, he said you're going home. If you don't do it, go home or do it. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going because yo, Tex, I'm saying, am I wrong? Go ahead. Continue.
Oh,
we're gonna jump into this. Don't worry, Ox. I'm gonna let you finish. Get it off, King. Get it off, my boy.
Hold on, because I hate when they do this. Yo, because y'all gotta understand. Yo, Tex, I'm gonna be fully transparent with y'all. I hit Leaf. Leaf was the very first person ever hit. Like, yo, I'm trying to do a show. Like, I was hitting Leaf on Instagram. Like, yo, Leaf, I want to do this show, bro. Like, what's up? Leaf started ignoring me, and I was like, all right, bro, we're fine then. You know what I'm saying? Like, you too good to fuck with Oxley. You know what I'm saying?
Thought you was too cool, huh? You thought you was too
now,
cool.
Now,
huh?
You ain't have the
all,
clout, yeah, Ox. You ain't have the clout,
now all of a sudden I got a plaque and shit. Now this nigga wanna be on the show. Come on, Leaf.
Yo, Ox, do me a favor.
Leaf was the first nigga I ever asked to do a show. I'm talking about before anybody. Leaf was the first nigga I ever asked to do a show with. Bro.
Yo, Ox, show off that plaque real quick.
Go get my plaque real quick, bro.
Get that plaque, Sure. Shout out to NSB.
So what's the little Ox holding it down as a bailiff too? I seen that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Holding the bailiff down. You know what I mean? Yo, Leaf. Respectfully, stop being a hoe. You're from Brooklyn.
I did.
Leaf. That's damn.
So
Leaf.
let me. But with respect to Leaf, because that is my man's. I'm gonna go ahead and read this super chat. I'm damn sick and tired of not getting no invites to NSB. This shit is wrong. Plus, is niggas with wrenches before me. All the support I give here, for real. Leafy don't got a wrench. That's crazy. You should definitely have one of them. That's crazy. But look, before I had one of these, Leaf was ignoring me. I asked bro, like, let's do a show. He started ignoring me and shit. I'm like, all right, what do I gotta do? Now all of a sudden, he want to fuck with me. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Nasty word.
It's crazy.
See? Leaf. Yo, tighten up, you heard? Tighten up. Tighten up.
That ain't a good look, my boy. That ain't a good look, dog.
You know what I mean? Lock in, Leaf. You're moving nasty.
But let's
lock in.
Let's get back to Irv Gotti sick ass, because I know he did something. I know he did something.
Irv Gotti got it.
Yeah, but threatening to send a chick home unless she blow you and then getting dome that's not assault, bro. Like, I don't care. Like, I would never look at that as assault. If you force her to do something, if you hold her livelihood, like going to St. Martin is not a life or death thing. Like, if I'm feeding you and I'm the only way you can eat, and then I threaten you to not feed you unless you do this, that's assault. If I threaten to not let you go on vacation with me and you do it, that's not assault. That's just you not valuing yourself.
But Ox, come on. Let's not be dense though. I'm pretty sure the way he presented it to her, he didn't present it to her like that.
Dry like that. It wasn't just
it's not cut and dry like that. That's what I'm saying. Like, he probably presented it to her a certain way. He probably just say, yo, we're gonna enjoy this, we're gonna enjoy saying more, blah, blah, blah. Like I said, they was already consensually dating, they was already doing their thing, but he turned it up a notch because he realized, yo, I'm not here. We're in the islands. Of course, I'm blowing a bag. We're on the islands. Of course, she's gonna do what she want to do with me. Like, of course, in his mind, he's automatically thinking like everything is a go because I put her in this position. When in her mind, she thinks, yo, he just enjoys my energy. He enjoyed this, da da da. You get what I'm saying? He's not, she's not looking at it like, yo, he's leveraging a trip versus me when she get there. You see what I'm saying? It's like, I get your point. In when it's happening in real time, can she remove herself out of the question? Who knows? Maybe he told her, yo, don't bring no money. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take care of everything. You don't gotta pay for tickets. You don't gotta pay for this. You gonna pay for that. And she probably believed him.
I blame her mother and father for not teaching her when she was younger. Don't go nowhere with no man without no money in your pocket. Easy to be the first one to tell you, keep some money in your pocket. Easy to always say, go get some money, keep some money in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? That goes for men and women. Don't expect. Come on, man. Like, now, mind you, like I said, I'm gonna keep reading the article, and I'm pretty sure I'm sure that he wouldn't be getting charged with something if he didn't do something. But this part right here, I can't get behind that. I just can't. The lawsuit claims Gotti demanded sexual acts from the plaintiff throughout their alleged 2-year relationship, saying he often berated and scolded her. He also forced her to perform oral in an elevator and an Uber. See, now we get into the scumbag shit. Okay, now we get into the scumbag shit. I told you I was going to get there.
But you already know what this type of guy you was going. You know with him, you was gonna be there from the start, bro. Like, ain't no way he just presenting shit cut and dry. Like, oh yeah, no, if you don't want to come here, oh, it's all right, stay home. You don't have to come here. Nah, bitch. If you're not coming here, yo, fuck that. I'm fucking up your whole shit. He that type of breed, bro. He cut from that type of club, bro. Like, we already saw his character out on numerous times on multiple occasions. Like, come on, he don't hide who he is. He don't try to hide or pretend who he is. So you know what you're getting from him. So like, at the same time, you gotta play the women, but like, yo, as a man, come on, man. You 54. The article said it. You 54. You need 50s, not even 40s no more. You need 50s. Come on, be better.
Almighty Lambo. We talking about Irv Gotti right now. He's the most recent powerful person to be, under investigation for these type of acts. Adriana Alcalde, the attorney of the plaintiff, said she suffered a lot. With the Me Too movement, women feel a little more empowered to speak up and tell their truth. Okay. Gotti denies any wrongdoing. The allegations represent an affront to women who have truly suffered abuse, his representatives told TMZ. Mr. Gotti has been surrounded by strong women the entirety of his life. His mother, 5 sisters, and daughter. The top employees at his company are women. Mr. Gotti's relationship with women have been characterized by mutual respect, honesty, and empathy, the statement continued. Mr. Gotti's reputation has been placed at issue. He will address these baseless claims in the courts and seek total vindication. The trial date has not been set, and that's the end of that article. So, I mean, what do y'all think, though? Do y'all think that, like, just because he has mad sisters and his mother's, a strong woman, and he hires women to be in strong positions like that, I don't think that makes you innocent. Like, that's just because maybe you hire. You think they're more organized, they're more responsible or something.
Thank you, Ox. Thank you. It has nothing to do.
Or you're a real creep, and you hire a lot of women because I want to keep these women around me. I can see that.
Thank you.
Yeah, but I don't want to just call them guilty just right off the bat. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm not. No, that's all I was saying. It's like I just don't want to call them guilty. You know what I'm saying? This is America. You know what I'm saying? Guilty, innocent until proven guilty.
Go ahead, Easy. Go ahead.
I mean, you're right, and I would feel the same way. I don't want to just automatically put a man guilty if I don't know everything about the situation. But this type of gentleman right here, you don't hide who you are at the same time too. So these type of actions is not too far from the character that you show us out in the public and on numerous occasions, bro. So me personally, I don't like just automatically condemning a black man to jail time, me personally, or even any man to jail time just because, bro. So I feel like there's other ways you could get better in society, but I don't like to just condemn a person to jail time. But you gotta do better, my boy. You 54, man. You 54.
Come on, son.
Come on now.
What are we doing, son?
You the OG around the block. You've been around, bro. You've been around before cell phones was here.
How old is she? Ain't she a little too old to be taking trips without no money in her pocket?
but Ox, you know how it goes. Like, think about it. If you're pursuing a shorty, right? Let's say you got tons of money, millions of dollars. You're pursuing a shorty, right? Logically, I agree with you, Ox. Obviously, she should have had common sense and understand that. But at the same token, if she's dating someone that, let's say, for the past 3 months, 6 months, she's been continuously, let's say, covering her expenses, buying her stuff, taking her a trip here, 3-day trip here, 3-day trip here. She's thinking, he rocking with me. Like, he really want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, on top of that,
text. Let's stay right there.
Right.
If I've been taking you on 3-day trips, rocking with you, buying shit, let me get some of that. What? That's fair. That's fair exchange. Fair exchange, no robbery.
Hold on, Ox.
That's the least the bitch can do.
Hold on, Ox.
Let me get some net.
Hold on, Ox. If you brought a girl on a trip and at the 3rd day you asking for neck, that means before the trip started, you didn't establish what's going on. Like, yo, I'm getting something. So you just a little freaky fraud that haven't been getting really much of anything. If anything, you've been looking like a little sugar daddy and got fucked up on you because the situation went left when you wanted to go right.
If I'm a sugar daddy, I need some sugar. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Now, mind you, if she says, nah, I'm not with that, it's gonna be like, all right, the fuck out my hotel room. You know what I'm saying?
Go
home.
Ox, you know
go
better.
Home, Roger.
No, Ox, you know better. If he brought her on that trip, he was hoping like, yo, maybe if I bring her on this trip, I could get some. After the 3rd day, he like, yo,
is it? Go home, Roger.
He ain't getting none on the trip though.
Yo, Ox, you being nasty.
I'm not gonna be out here pretending like that shit is cool. If I took you all around the world, you're look, I'm not. You're not. You don't have to do anything.
Yo, relax. Relax.
I can't chill out about this, Tex, because I'm so serious about this. I'm tired of these girls going around on social media talking about, yeah, you can fly me out, but you're not gonna get no. Bitch, you get the fuck off my plane. All right, simple as that. What you in my load for? I'm gonna pull over at the next bus stop. Then get the fuck out. All right.
Yeah, the next bus stop is crazy. I ain't gonna take you back. Yo, get off at the bus.
I wouldn't kick you out in no dark street, no dark alley, because you know what I'm saying, that's so childish, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna talk bad about you. I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying, I'm not gonna diss you. I'm not gonna make a diss track about you. I'm not gonna post nothing on Instagram. I'm not gonna take pictures of you and try to shame you like, oh, she broke, she came out without no money. I'm not that type of nigga. I would never do that to a young woman. She got a family out here. But what I am gonna do is send your ass home. You're not gonna go nowhere with me if you're not gonna suck. Like, it's bad. It's bad. It's just bad. And I would never try to force it. I would never try to force it. Like, I would never do any of that. I wouldn't be pestered. I wouldn't cuss her out, call her out her name. I'm way past that. I'm not no young nigga. Like, it's not a big deal to me. You know what I'm saying? God bless me with opposable thumbs and a palm. So if it gets that sticky, I can, you know what I'm saying? But like, at the same time, though, like, I'm not gonna take you all around the world and on private jets and these big ass resorts and spend all this money on you if you're not gonna let me touch some esophagus, bro. I'm just not going for it. Like, it's bad. It's bad, bro. And let's stop. Yo, y'all need to stop pretending like y'all down with this. Like, come on.
Ox, hear me out. No, that's what I said. No, I'm fake rolling with you. But my thing is how many times are you asking though? If he's doing it like every hour on the hour, I need neck every hour on the hour. That's insane, bro.
Yeah, that's wild, crazy.
That's wild. I'm not defending that. I didn't even say nothing about that. Like, at some point, it's kind of like, all right, relax, bro. You a little like, you know what I'm saying? If you need all that, maybe do something else. Like, that's crazy.
Bro, I got you. I'll follow you.
Yo, you just read the article. The man asked for head in the fucking elevator, dog. Like, bro, like, what happened if you was getting it all the day, but like you just went in the elevator and she like, yo, you tripping right now. She like, you start bugging out.
Bro. In the
Uber is
we could get permabanned. We could get permabanned off Uber.
The Uber is sickening. Like, the Uber is sickening. The elevator, I ain't gonna act like I ain't never, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna act like I ain't never did my thing in the elevator. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, when y'all from New York. Y'all know them big ass buildings. The elevator gotta go way up. You know what I'm saying? You can stop it or whatever. Come on,
listen. Yo, Ox, I come from staircases and elevators. I understand it
and
very
project
well,
buildings,
brother.
bro.
I understand it very well. But all I'm saying, but listen, Ox, I'm not Irv Gotti, bro. I can't take a shorty to St. Martin tomorrow. We can't do the same things, bro. You doing what Project Hood niggas, you can't be doing. Irv, you're Irv Gotti, bro. You gotta have some decorum, bro.
You 54, dog. Like, why you living like this, dog? You 54, dog. Like, why are you on this type of timing right now, dog?
Yo,
I would expect that for us, not no 54-year-old man, dog. Like, yo, hold it down, dog. Shit.
Yo, every hour on the hour is kind of like, bro. How old are you, bro? Like, you acting like a 16-year-old right now, bro. You tripping. And I'm not condoning that. I'm not condoning that. And you know what? And if this woman was assaulted in any way, y'all already know I'm not down for that. Like, I've always spoken against that. And I don't like people trying to use their power to influence certain things. But at some point, though, like, y'all know, like, that Me Too movement got a little out of hand with some of these allegations. And I'm gonna keep it real. I think that this particular allegation might be towing the line. You know what I'm saying? Like that trying to force relationship.
I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying? That's weird. There's some weird activities going on. I can acknowledge that. I can definitely acknowledge that. But like asking for some dome on a trip is not insane. You know what I mean? Like,
no, it's not.
Nah, that's
every
that's
hour.
Not insane,
every hour might be insane. Every hour though might be insane. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, son. Shorty just finished eating. Yo, I need some. Like, yo, she might throw up on you, bro. Come on, son. You just finished eating.
Hey, you know. No, first, I got to tell y'all something I seen on accident. Then I got to address this first. Leaf, Leaf said these are lies. I've been here since day one. F all y'all.
So Leaf, what did I know?
Leaf,
wow, crazy dog. What the fuck, dog? Yo,
Ox,
what is going on, bro?
Leaf.
What is going
Leaf gotta
on,
go to
dog?
Ox Court. Leaf gotta go to
Leaf
Ox Court.
been to Ox Court. Leaf been to Ox Court a long time ago for different allegations. You know what I'm saying? But he not lying though. Leaf not lying. He been here since day one. That's why he was the first person I tried to do a show with. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but why is F all y'all now, though?
Yeah,
like, what's going on with that right there?
Man, y'all know how Leaf do. He be crashing out, shooting up the whole motherfucking club. You know, Leaf don't play. Leaf one of them niggas. Like if he looking for you, he gonna hit you and everybody by you. You know what I'm saying? He not leaving no witnesses. You know what I'm saying?
He going Tupac style.
Leaf don't play like that. You know what I'm saying?
That's raw crazy, dog. You gotta hold it down, dog. We family,
Leaf, we from the same town. Yo, hold it down, Leaf.
We are family, dog. Jesus Christ,
right. Yeah, lock in, Leaf. You moving like I don't like that. I don't like that.
What Tyrone say? Tyrone say Irv is wilding on the Uber and elevator shit, but the female got to be on the same level of freak as you. Just demanding it in the elevator is crazy work. Yeah, demanding anything from another grown woman is just wild. Like,
hold on, you can't take the article all the way for a fact because it could say demanded, but he could be like, I didn't even demand. I just really asked like, why you not doing this? Like, that's not a demand right there. So hold on for the demand word. We stuck on that one word.
Like, why are you not doing it? Why are you not just volunteering? That's a demand. That's a fake demand. That's gas.
No, but text, hear me out, right? What happened earlier in the day? We did some wild, freaky shit in a spot we wasn't supposed to do it, and now we in the elevator. Like, yo, let's do it in the elevator. And you just like, nah. Why not? Like, why did not come up? Like, why not? Now she could like if she runs to somebody, they gonna put demand in the article.
Why not? Hell yeah. Nah, I'm feeling though, but like no, like what you mean no? Okay, for sure.
No, but I'm saying if we did some freaky shit this whole trip, like yo, in the elevator ain't really crazy at this point now.
When she says no the first time, how do you think Irv Gotti is like trying to finesse that back? Like, yo, like what do you think are the lines that he goes to when it's how it could sound like? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure it's like, yo,
I'm pretty sure the minute she said nah, the first words was like somewhere with what the fuck in it, like somewhere what the fuck popped up.
Wait. Don't Irv got priors though?
Does he?
Wasn't Irv the one that was talking about the shower with Ashanti?
Oh, brother. Oh, my
wasn't
God.
that Irv?
First of all, shout out to Ashanti getting away from that guy. Yo, shout out to Ashanti. You might be, yeah, you're right. Shout out to Ashanti. Get away from that guy.
No, I'm asking though, was that was Irv, right? That was right.
Yeah.
That was like,
Yes.
okay, you can I'll pay for this so you can get this for free if you take a shower with me or something. And
Yes.
then she was like, nah, and bounced.
Yes, Lee.
Yeah, Irv a freaky nigga. He's guilty as fuck. He did this shit, bro. He did this shit.
Yo,
well, wait a second,
yo, Sunset.
But hold on, though. In his defense.
Oh man,
I'm trying to get in the shower with Ashanti too.
Oh my God, Ox! Don't crash the Maybach, dog. Don't crash the Maybach, dog. Do not crash the Maybach.
Have you niggas seen Ashanti? I'm trying to get in the shower with Ashanti too.
Yes,
but I'm not going to treat her.
I'm not going to blackmail her into getting into the shower with me.
Yeah, I'm not going to blackmail her, but I will ask her, like, "What's up, baby? Let me suds you up a little bit." You know what I'm sayI'm saying? I'm definitely going to try that.
Let me suds you up a little bit, hilarious.
You feel me? I'm on that type time though. Like I'm with all that shit, but I'm not gonna blackmail you.
Are you with the blackmail though? Are you with?
And I'm not gonna try to ruin your career if you don't do it. That's
ruin the career, blackmail, controlling her. There was a lot that came out. A lot came out. Bro.
So, Ox, let me ask you a question, right? And I'm easy. I'm gonna ask both of y'all a question, right?
All right.
With the access to money and influence, do you think? All right, let's say if there was broke, do you think they would still have the same type of movement, or not even broke? Let's say there was in a lesser status. Do you think that the money is really tainting their brain, and they think they could get away with anything?
Hell yeah.
I mean, that happens to anybody. Once you have more money, you got more power, so you feel like you could do more, so you can get away with more, be in positions to be accessible for more things with the money. money equal power in the United States. So damn near around the world. So I mean, once you have money, you should be able to be. Something should be accustomed to you. Like, yo, I shouldn't be getting told no anymore. Like that, like money does that type of thing to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
it turned into like a spoiled nigga. Like
that's what I was saying. Ox, like your
not
sense
really
of reality
spoiled
is
because
completely your sense of reality is completely out the window now at this point. You know, you get what I'm saying? Like you don't have the same, like your moral compass has to change at a certain point, right? I mean, technically, with the money, it's kind of like yo, because people are telling you no, like how you handle things, how you negotiate with people, how you talk to people, it's gonna it sounds like it's eventually gonna change who you are as a person, because like what your expectations are gonna completely change.
But I mean, at the same time too, though, like when you I wouldn't say spoiled because you did work your way. Depending on who you are, you did work your way up to this point to be this rich guy. So I wouldn't say spoiled. You did put in the work, so you should feel like respect should be on your name in certain respects. But
that's fair.
I mean, that's when ego takes a hold of it. Now respect goes to another level. So my fault.
Now I am tired of I'm tired of brothers with power. You know what I'm saying, abusing their power and taking advantage of people, and taking advantage of men and women. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of hearing about it, and it's something that's been going on for all of eternity. But I do want people to start respecting themselves as well, though. Like, what do you value? That's kind of like what we was talking about the other day, Easy. Like, if you're valuing the materialistic things, if you're valuing the Chanel bags, if you're valuing the Louis Vuittons, if you're valuing nice champagne, if you're valuing taking trips, then you don't got no money to do it yourself, you're going to be asked to do things that you may or may not want to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if you there, you know what I'm saying, you could go get another job and live a regular lifestyle,
right?
Or do these things that you don't want to do. Like, you have to value yourself. What are you worth? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you feel like I have to do that because I want that Birkin,
right?
Don't cry. Please don't cry about it next year.
There you go. There you go, Ox. There you go. You can't play victim. If you know that you're pursuing a certain,
that was like that's remember Tex. Remember, I had to delete that Vince McMahon episode because I went too far. This shit,
right?
You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to delete this episode, so I'm just gonna keep it kind of cool.
Yeah, like, keep it cool, my guy. Keep it cool.
You
have to respect yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, go. You know what I'm saying? Go into a nursing program, get a good job. You know what I'm saying? Go. You know what I'm saying? Learn a trade. Or they hiring at Walmart, you know what I'm saying? Go get you a job and pay your own damn bills.
But
you know what I mean? You can't be out here performing acts for motherfuckers and then be like, man, he made me do this. Bitch, you got a Birkin that you wanted. You asked for that. Now, I'm not saying that's in this case. I'm never victim shaming. I would never do that. But what I'm saying is you have to respect yourself. And what do you value? If you value these things and you're willing to do anything for it, and then one day you be like, man, he used me. Well, you used him too. You wanted all this fancy shit. You wanted to go to all these fancy places.
Right.
If you couldn't afford it, then how'd you get there?
Yep.
What do you value? Are these material things in these trips? Are they really worth your who you are as a person? Are they worth your virtue? You have to know your worth. You have to respect yourself. You know what I'm saying? And I'm serious about that, bro. I'm so tired. Like, mind you, there may not be this case. I don't know what he did to that woman, and if he hurt her, did something to her, he should be held accountable for it. But at the same time, though, it said in the article, it said that he said, if you don't do this, you got to go home. Take your ass home.
Right. Yep.
That's all.
100%. I agree with you. With regards to that, the only thing is that a lot of times people are in destitute situations. A lot of times they don't see other alternatives. Luckily for some people, they're able to kind of pull their heads out of their own brain and kind of find different options, right? Different alternatives. Get a night job. You know what I'm saying? Like, double down. Like, partner with some people. Like, start developing something so that way you can be financially free. But what ends up happening, it's an easier thing though, Ox. It's easier. It's easier to do that. Do a little bit of something strange for a little bit of change. Now, how people
and I'm all for that. You know me, Tex. I'm all that. If that's how you want to get down, as long as it's consensual and you happy and you're not getting forced to do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Break these rich niggas down. Do what you do. I'm all with that. But my bad. Go ahead.
But then after you, whether you are successful or not doing so, you can't go down 10 years down the line. Oh, he did such and such to me. He did such and such to me. Because what's going to happen is that everybody's going to present your past. Well, you was doing this. You went with this guy because you did this. You went with this guy because you was doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like, so just like, yo, don't have the, and like you said, Ox, it's not victim shaming. And it's not saying, I'm not telling women what to do in a situation, but you have to protect yourself. And you have to protect how your image is going to look like. You know what I'm saying? How, you know what I mean? What your morals, you got to just protect yourself in that aspect. And that way you're not led to be in that situation where you're trying to cry victim later on, because nobody's going to listen to you after a while. Like there's going to be a point where people are going to start tuning out all of these things and they're just going to take it for face value. You know what I'm saying? Like, so just be mindful and protect yourself, ladies. For sure.
Right. You had any
but
other?
You're a nasty man, Irv Gotti. You're a nasty man.
you had any other culture, or we ready for the current event?
Yeah. Let's get into it. We get into the current events. We locked in. I see Pirates in the building. I'm gonna shout out to a couple of people. I see Pirate in the building, Buddy in the building. Hey, Luke. Yeah, I see what's going on. Leaf in the building, SPS, everybody, man. Appreciate you for tapping in. Hey, man. Like, comment, subscribe. Anything that we talked about, definitely let us know. If something that we missed out on, you know what I mean? Educate us so we can educate more people. You know what I'm saying? We could grow together. But yeah, let's get into it.
Also on top of that, you in the comment section, man. Where y'all at right now? Where y'all watching from? I need y'all to shout y'all cities out, shout your state, shout your country, man. Where y'all at? So we know what cities we need to talk about with the weather and gas prices and all that type of stuff that we do. I mean, y'all shout out. Let me know where y'all at. Let me know where y'all watching from.
We appreciate everybody tapping in.
Boy, FIFA, man. Come on, man. FIFA, man. You keep the lights on, baby.
Shout out to FIFA, man. Shout out to my boy FIFA, man. Every time I see that picture, I'm thinking it's the owl, man. I'm telling you, boy. You're looking like the owl out here, boy.
Okay. We got Milwaukee in the house. Okay.
Oh, man. Salute to Milwaukee in the building, man.
Yes, sir.
H-Town, Houston in the building.
Yes, sir.
LA, my Cali niggas in the building.
Yes,
DC.
Shout out to LA.
DC. Hey, the
DC
town,
in the
man.
Shout out to Buddy.
Man.
Shout out to Buddy. Yes, sir.
Hell yeah.
For sure.
Hey,
man, listen, Milwaukee got it.
We got Oklahoma and Jersey in the building. That's what's up.
Oklahoma, Jersey. Shout out to my Jersey people. Yes, sir.
Yo, salute to Jersey. Yo, I'm gonna say this though. Milwaukee got a jewel in my son JP. I'm not gonna front, yo, JP. Yo, music is a little bit of culture, but JP, son, yo, he put it on for Milwaukee, bro. I did not know Milwaukee had they got their own little vibe and shit like that. It's kind of like a fusion. It's like a lot of combination of styles and the thing. But yo, JP talented, man. He got a little nice little voice on him, man. He be doing trap, like R&B, not trap, but like party R&B shit. Like he sound like he's from the 50s. Like he sound like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. This is the J.P. He's from Milwaukee. He got a couple of songs. Bad Biddy is like the most popular song and all that. Man, shout out to Milwaukee. I'm making some noise, man. Shout out to Milwaukee, man, for sure. Detroit in the building. I already know the vibes, man. Salute.
Y'all know we get love. We get love from Detroit. Get love from Detroit. DMV in the building, Detroit. I see y'all.
Hey,
That's what's up.
Yeah, we even got Philly in the building. We got Philly in the building.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir. Shout out to the Philly.
Man.
Shout out to my Philly niggas, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What?
Adam West says South Carolina better. Okay.
Shout out to my South Carolina people. Yes, sir. Yes. Shout out to them. Never forget about them. Yo, but real quick, is that the real Adam West right there, or is
Adam West was bugging last night? and then he gonna try to leave a message at the end, a comment at the end talking about that wasn't me. We know that was you, Adam. You know that was you.
Can you explain this real quick?
Okay, check it out. We got Lexington, Kentucky.
We got Kentucky in the building. Yo, shout out to my people from Kentucky, boy. Yeah, we going all over with this. Shout out to y'all, man.
Tap in. Let us know what's going on again. leave a comment. Let us know what's going on in your city. Don't let this be the only time that you're tapped in. You know what I mean? We appreciate the chat, but leave comments. You know what I mean? So that way we can know what's going on. If there's something, if there's an article, you could post links, stuff like that. So that way we could know if there's something that we missed out on or we misspoke in your town, your city, your community. Definitely let us know. Like, comment, subscribe. You already know what's going on. I've got Champagne Room lit. You got Oscourt lit. We're going to get some more content going on. Y'all see the vibe. NSB's growing. You know what I mean? Shout out to my man Dezo in the bushes, but he going to pop back out. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to get it active, man. Let's get into the current events, man. What's going on with the going on?
We getting straight to that. One more time though. You know, I got some more Cali fam in here. Shout out San Diego. Man, I love San Diego, man. San Diego is one of the most beautiful places I've ever been in the world. I've been all around the world in San Diego, the Coronado Island, all that shit, man. Y'all make sure y'all put that on your bucket list, y'all. Get to San Diego for real.
Write that down. Write that down. Make a post it. Put it on your calendar. Put it on your mirror. Make sure. Tap in. And when you do, lock in with Big Ox. Shout out to
Okay, we got the town in the house too. Okay,
come on, the town in the
building. Shout out to
Oaktown
A. Shout out to Oaktown A. Yes, sir.
Come on,
shout out to Oakland.
I want to read this. I want to read this.
The West Coast Brooklyn. You heard? That's a fact.
Yes, sir.
I want to read something to y'all real quick, man. Y'all bear with me because this is a little longer than I thought it was. But y'all know that's what we got to do. This is from July 21st, yesterday, 2024. My fellow Americans, over the past 3.5 years, we have made great progress as a nation. Today, America has the strongest economy in the world. We've made historic investments in rebuilding our nation and lowering prescription drug costs for seniors and in expanding affordable health care to a record number of Americans. We provided critically needed care to 1 million veterans exposed to toxic substances, passed the first gun safety law in 30 years, appointed the first African-American woman to the Supreme Court, and passed the most significant climate legislation in the history of the world. America has never been better positioned to lead than we are today. I know none of this could have been done without you, the American people. Together, we overcame a once-in-a-century pandemic and the worst economic crisis since the Great Depression. We've protected and preserved our democracy, and we've revitalized and strengthened our alliances around the world. It has been the greatest honor of my life to serve as your president. And while it has been my intention to seek re-election, I believe it is in the best interest of my party and the country for me to stand down and focus solely on fulfilling my duties as president for the remainder of my term. I will speak to the nation later this week in more detail about my decision. For now, let me express my deepest gratitude to all those who have worked so hard to see me reelected. I want to thank Vice President Kamala Harris for being an extraordinary partner in all this work. And let me express my heartfelt appreciation to the American people for the faith and trust you have placed in me. I believe today what I always have, that there is nothing America can't do when we do it together. We just have to remember we are the United States of America. And you know what he just said at the end? He said the teamwork make the dream work. We got to do it. That is obviously from the president, Joe Biden. That is him. Let's call it what it is. That nigga quit. He gave up. He said, man, loser. He said, man, a sniper couldn't take down the Don. I can't do it either.
I ain't doing that shit. So let me sit my old ass down. Let me park it up now. Let me park the Maybach up down. The Maybach I ran all the way down to a Honda now. Let's park the Honda up now.
We are not winning the review right now, Ox. We are not. You just went crazy just now. The Don is hilarious. Go ahead.
I'm gonna keep it real with y'all though. Like, I think
ever since Donald Trump turned crip,
I think that was the right thing. You know what I'm saying? I think that was the right thing for him to do, because I don't think he could fade another 4 years in office, bro. It's a stressful job. You know what I'm saying? Bro, head be shaking on his shoulders, bro. I think it's about time for him to go, kick back in a rocking chair. You know what I'm saying? Drink some.
He had Bell's palsy. I thought Joe Biden had Bell's palsy.
He needs to go sit down in the rocking chair, drink some Arnold Palmer. You know what I'm saying? Hang out with the grandkids. You know what I'm saying? And just watch TV. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not a bad thing. Like he's like 103 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like go kick it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Like quitting has been such a negative term, but in this instance, you know what I'm saying?
It's much needed. It's much needed.
Yeah, I think so. Now, I don't know. How do y'all feel about particularly him bowing out? Because we're gonna move on to the next part in a second. We're gonna get y'all opinions on that. But just specifically about Joe Biden bowing out of this re-election. What do y'all think about that? What you think about that, Easy?
I mean, it's well needed, much deserved, because first off, that presidential performance you put on against Trump, that right there was a clear indicator that you cannot continue to be our president anymore. And you was even having questions popped up even when you started your presidency. So like even you are alone, dog. Like you've been had to sit it down. So like it's much needed, but it is insane that how you just gave up out of nowhere. So all these people and these supporters that have been backing you, all of a sudden have to backtrack and find a new person now because you just decided to call it quits. What do they do now? Now their vote go up in the air. Who are you gonna go for now? I mean, that's wild crazy how you just give it up like that though. But I mean, much needed, bro. Like you an old man, bro. And me personally, and I heard this sentiment around a lot of people. Like, yo, I don't want no old 100-year-old man trying to determine like my future and rules and laws that should be set into effect. Like, you're 100-year-old. You're not even. We have to consider like, is their mind even there anymore? Like, I really would want a person more younger to even like be like. At least I know you have the mental capability to even keep up with me. Like, bro, dog. You are old as hell. Every word you look at if you don't have a teleprompter in front of you, all the words you have in front of you will just backtrack. You'll slip up. You'll fuck up. Like, dog, you not rich, bro. You stuttering and all type of shit. You looking like you can't even walk. You fucking up the president of Ukraine name. Like you calling him the Russian president. Like, bro, like those type of mistakes are like unacceptable right there. Like even for like young people. So like, what are you doing right here? So it's much needed, bro. But Tex, how you feeling about this? Bro?
Come on, like let's be for real, y'all. Y'all already know what this is. This is a joke. This was a joke from the beginning when he first got into the presidency. I'm gonna keep it a band with y'all. This was nasty work. Dubs made a great comment. He said that this was voted off emotion. If you understand the history of Joe Biden, this was doomed from the beginning. This was doomed. If you understand what he participated in, what he helped cultivate in terms of the bills that not only incarcerated a great number of African-American men for the same crimes that their counterparts were doing, and they were not getting a quarter of that time, 4 times that time, right? So cool. We haven't seen any, in my opinion, we haven't seen anything that can anybody for the chat. Can y'all show me anything that has come out of Joe Biden's 4 years as a president? Like, let's be for real. What have we seen? I haven't seen anything tangibly. I haven't seen. Well, my thing is, he doesn't dictate how I move regardless. But my thing is, for the people that are, I've seen way more homelessness. I've seen a lot of the military vets not being supported. I've seen, and the opium crisis. He said that the opium crisis is under control. Are you drunk? Have you not seen what's going on in Kensington, Philadelphia? You see what's happening right now? It is dope town over there. What are you talking about? And a lot of them is military vets. A lot of military vets is losing homelessness to the migrant workers. You still haven't. On top of that too, you allowed. This is what got me tight, and I'm gonna pass it off after that, Alex. You can't even dictate us what you're gonna do economically wise, because you can't even control the interest rate. Someone else tells you what our interest rate is. The Secretary of the Reserve, of the Federal Reserve, decided to say, I'm going to keep the interest rates exactly as it is. And y'all know what that means, people? The inflation prices that we're seeing right now, for the rest of the year, that's the exact prices we're going to go into. And you telling me that we're going to continue to vote for Joe Biden when he's cool letting that happen? Are you shit? Yo, first of all right, I'm cool off him. A good riddance. We didn't need you anyway to begin with. You didn't serve a purpose for us. You were just, to be honest with you, you were just a void. you're just a cup filler. I'm gonna keep it a band with you. No, I don't understand what was the purpose of him. It was a shit show. I mean, no, at this point, America is a laughing stock. The economy, what are you talking about? Jordan has passed us. Guyana has passed us. There's multiple countries that has passed us in the past 4 years that we've been in, as far as
wait, passed us as far as what though, Tex? Like
economic rise.
I mean, as far these are very small countries, so you may be able to see like a number that says that these countries have passed America, but it's like there's the same. You can also use the same other numbers to show that we are the biggest economy in the world. It's just like we can't really say, you know what I'm saying? Like, with that being said, I know there's always been a lot of shit like for instance, I see somebody in the chat says China's laughing at us. Like, I've been to China and there's a like China got it going on. Like, you know, I won't deny that. But it's like we doing what we doing over here. They doing what they doing over there. I'm so tired of comparing countries. You know what I'm saying? Like, we really not in no competition with these countries. Like, it's just something to talk about. It the fake patriotism shit. Like this, you know what I'm saying? We not waking up in the morning doing our pledge of allegiance to the, like, we not doing that shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's really not all that. Right. Like America is still America at the end of the day. You know what I mean? And I don't feel like the president's gonna really change too much. You can't change. You know how hard it is to change something in 4 years. You know what I mean? Like most of the time when presidents get in office, the country is for the first couple years, the country is still running off what the last administration established. You know what I mean? So it's like
especially on who's controlling Congress and the judicial system, you know what I mean? That's definitely gonna take.
But don't make a promise if you can't hold up to it, even if it's going to take 4 years. Yo, you should have
that's campaigning. That's how campaigning is. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's like you. So
you're deceiving the masses. That's what you're doing. You're deceiving the masses just for a vote.
Well, with that being said, some politicians, they deceive the masses because they think they can make change, and some politicians deceive the masses because that's what politicians do. You know what I'm saying? That's just part of the game. And
now, how do you establish those lines for us? How can we figure out those lines for us? How can we do that? Because now at that point, we're just throwing our vote around now. Because now we're gonna feel dumb because they're just using us like pawns.
We should stop giving politicians our vote that don't love us. I've said time and time again. Maybe this year America should take this one off. You know what I'm saying? Maybe this year we should not go to the polls. Maybe this year we should let these motherfuckers know, like, we tired of y'all playing with us. I'm not voting for either one of you bastards. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we should not vote Republican or Democrat this year. Maybe we should go find a third party candidate and give them our support. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we shouldn't have robbed Bernie Sanders when he clearly beat Hillary Clinton. Maybe we shouldn't have did that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe when Bernie Sanders whooped Hillary Clinton in the primary, like he did, we should have let him run against Donald Trump and voted for Bernie Sanders. The only politician that I've ever intended on voting for was Bernie Sanders. I never once had I never once considered voting for Barack Obama. I never once considered voting for McCain. Who was the other one? Mitt Romney. Yeah, I never intended on voting for Hillary Clinton. Never intended on voting for Donald Trump, Joe Biden. I'm not gonna vote for Kamala. I'm not gonna vote for Trump. I'm not gonna vote for any of these sick ass people. You know what I'm saying? People. But you know, with that being said, and I see you, Pirate. Bernie might not have been the best one. You know what I'm saying? But that's cool. But my thing is this. I'm not voting for any of these politicians because none of them love me. And then none of them care about us, and I don't care about none of them. But with that being said, I do want to move on to this part. Right. So, we just read the letter that or the speech or whatever that Joe Biden gave, you know what I'm saying, and, dropping out of the race. Now, I want to get into this part. Kamala Harris has rapidly picked up Democratic support as the 2024 race is reborn. Hold on a second. Let me see. One second. I got
Hey, you go.
Hey, yo, real quick. X, yo, you
Yeah.
already know. This is what the hood TNN do for you, man. We get you into politics somehow, some way. That's what we do around here.
But just real quick, like just to emphasize what Ox was saying, like I agree in a local aspect. I think focusing on your local organizers, you know what I mean, local people that's actually moving their communities and moving that. I think that's the people that you should look for. You should look towards in terms of like helping yourself, helping your community first, and then from there you can worry about the larger thing. I think what ends up happening is that we get caught up in the bells and whistles of what the bigger government things instead of focusing on the smaller local. A lot of people don't advertise primary elections. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not advertised at all, to be honest with you. And that's by design. Those are the people that are affecting your areas directly. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that too, a lot of people don't understand that money moves these big politicians. When George Clooney decided, yo, I'm not rocking with Joe Biden, son, that's when you start to see mad people. And these actors and actresses and musicians, they are the ones that are used as fundraisers. You know what I mean? They galvanize people, all their networks and stuff like that. Everybody want to be sort of famous, so they use and leverage these things. You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty nasty work. But let me
get into that too, because that's kind of where it's, that's where it's going.
But
real quick, Alan R says host Ron 2024.
Yes, sir. I'm rocking.
Well, you got to be 35 and over.
Omar, I'm rocking with my son Ron. Word. I'm rocking.
You got to be 35 and up to run for president. So Ron ain't make the cut this year. Maybe 2028.
I'm rocking
with my son Ron.
Yeah, just give him a few more years. He'll be there. Vice President Kamala Harris's presidential campaign is officially underway after President Biden announced Sunday that he was dropping out of the race and endorsed her as his successor. Word is that initially there was even some Democrats that were reluctant to endorse her, though, including Barack. They said Barack was reluctant at first to endorse her. I think it's because Barack knows what I know, but we'll keep going.
Let's keep it going.
So as soon as
what you know?
Oh, we're gonna get into that.
We're gonna tap into
it. So as soon as Biden endorsed her, that gave her direct access to the campaign funds and everything that he already had, which I saw was about 96 million. Right. So she's building up a war chest because within hours of receiving Biden's backing, Harris raked in an additional 49.6 million in grassroots donations. That's according to a spokesperson in her campaign. Many prominent Democrats moved quickly to throw their support behind Harris, including Reps Adam Schiff of California, Jamie Raskin of Maryland, Jim Clyburn of South Carolina, and Ilhan Omar of Minnesota, as well as the Political Action Committee representing the Congressional Black Caucus. Other party leaders, however, like former President Barack Obama and former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, praised Biden's decision to step out of the race, but stopped short of endorsing Harris. It's unclear if she will face any challenges for the nomination ahead of the Democratic National Convention in Chicago next month. Now that would be crazy if they end up endorsing somebody else and saying Kamala move aside. Like I think that would be moving back.
Move around, Shorty. Move around.
Right. Biden announced his decision in an open letter posted to social media on Sunday, following a week-long pressure campaign from fellow Democrats that began in earnest following his much criticized debate performance in last June. So yeah. Real quick before we go too far into that, it says Big Ox, the way you talking, it sound like you voted for Kanye in 2020. I didn't vote for that bastard neither. I didn't vote for any of those assholes, man. Like, so this is my thing.
Wait, hold on.
Anybody who voted for you would have been bugging out.
Yeah. What's up, Easy?
Let me just ask one question real quick before you get into it. Let me just ask one quick question.
Would
you give a side chick the chance to be the president of the United States?
Yo, chill out.
Yo, easy. Would I give a side chick? What do you mean by that?
The clip is out on the internet. Like, more information comes out by the day. Like, there's more information on the internet. Like, Kamala, you have a past that everybody is bringing out to the forefront right now, dog. How are you going to address these accusations that's turning out to be reality?
This my thing. Ball menace Montel Jordan. That was a ball menace in the 90s. You heard? He was one of them.
Y'all gotta remember who Montel was in the 90s, bro. He was really him. Like, I remember them days. Like, my aunties, my mama, everybody used to trip off that brother, like, for real. But let me say this though. Well, first, let me stick there for a second. There was a group of motherfuckers like Montel, Alonzo Mourning, Bill Clinton. There was a bunch of niggas like out there running around that like grown women was willing to risk it all for it. You know what I mean? And Montel was one.
And they did risk it. They did risk it all,
Facts,
actually.
Facts. But let me say this though, because y'all know how I feel about that. I don't like us saying things like, oh, well, you can't vote for that person because they did this before. Or you was a side chick or something. Well, that means no side chick should vote. If you ever been a side chick, then you can't vote if you're not going to vote for somebody because they was once a side chick. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's just how I feel about it. You can't if somebody got a DUI 20 years ago, then that means if you got a DUI in the past 20 years, don't vote.
Right.
I mean,
you know what
I hear your
that's
point.
just how I feel.
I hear your point, Ox, but slowly but surely,
a lot of these people, these are regular people. You know what I'm saying? That get caught up in regular shit.
No,
but,
of course.
But I do want to say this stuff. We are never gonna have a black woman be the president of the United States of America. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying it like I'm not
respectfully.
And I'm not saying it like she can't do it. I think she's just as capable as anybody else. I think she's just as intelligent, just as capable of anybody else that's running for president to be president. But let's remember, this is America. You know what I'm saying? This is America. And they not like, some of these white boys will lose their mind. You know what I'm saying? It's no way, bro. It's not possible. We will never see a black woman be the president of these United States of America. And like we just need to accept that right now. We just need to get ready because the Don is back.
The Don is back. It's crazy. The Don is back. It's crazy.
Once I saw that, I said, "Oh, y'all really gonna just give him a layup? Yeah, he just revived himself. He just revived himself, bro. And now everybody, if y'all saw, you know that the bandage is a thing now, bro. They're going to the rallies and they're all wearing the bandage, bro. It's a symbol. It's a symbol. It's a bat signal for them.
Kind of fire, Tex. It's kind of
fire. Crazy, dog. Oh man.
And on top of that, so I'm gonna ask you
guys
guys
with a piece of paper towel on the side of your
the chat too. Because I wasn't privy to Kamala Harris prior to her like jumping on board. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I heard about her here and there with Barack, but I couldn't put a face to the name. I wasn't familiar with her. I'm not too sure, like, what's her tenure? You know what I mean? Like what is she, what was her expertise at? Up till now, I have no idea what
she was busy sending people to jail in California.
That I know, but that one I know for sure. But my thing is, after that, how did she how did she get into the politics thing? Obviously, you convicted all these people. Yeah, they're gonna convict people. But like, what was the thing that catapulted her into, you know what I mean, like the rest of her career? Like, how did she get on board with like Joe Biden and Barack Obama? Like, how did she did she end up like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how did she get to that level?
I'm not sure. Let's look, because I don't know how she went from that to all of a sudden. It was just a decision. You know what I'm saying? I think it's just simple as that. She decided. You know what? I want to, take it up a notch.
For the Joe Biden situation, if I'm not mistaken, around that time, I think Joe Biden needed somebody for his VP, and the only credible name that was black or could get the black vote onto his side was Kamala Harris. So I think that's why he reached out to her to make her the VP. But if I'm not mistaken, around that time, because that's what I vaguely remember that. But her rise into this whole politician game. Now that's a whole different story right there. A lot of information been coming out on that right there. So I don't want to make no accusations or assumptions before everything is put in concrete. So
what I didn't know that, because I knew she was the attorney general in California. I knew before that she was the district. I knew she was before that. She was the district attorney.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I knew she was the district attorney in San Francisco before that. So what I didn't know was that after being the attorney general, she was in the U.S. Senate from 2017 to 2021. After more than 20 years as a U.S. senator from California, Senator Barbara Boxer announced in 2015 that she would not run for re-election. Harris announced her candidacy the following week. The 2016 California Senate election used California's new top two primary format, where the top two candidates in the primary were advanced to the general election regardless of party. In February 2016, Harris won 78% of the California Democratic Party vote at the party convention, allowing Harris' campaign to receive financial support from the party. 3 months later, Governor Jerry Brown endorsed her. In the June 7 primary, Harris came in first with 40% of the vote and won the pluralities in most counties. Harris faced Representative and fellow Democrat Loretta Sanchez in the general election. It was the first time a Republican did not appear in a general election for the Senate since California began directly electing senators in 1914. On July 19th, President Barack Obama and Vice President Joe Biden endorsed Harris. Harris defeated Sanchez, yada, 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 yada. I'm still not picking up how she decided to run for vice president. Okay, hold on. Harris has been considered a top contender for the potential front runner.
So she made an attempt. At being the president before, but she had a failed attempt. And then she just doubled back down, and then she got picked up by Joe Biden. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. Okay. So in May 19, senior members of the Congressional Black Caucus endorsed the idea of a Biden-Harris ticket. So in the Congressional Black Caucus, they endorsed the Biden-Harris ticket. In late February, Biden won by a landslide.
Congressional Black Caucus promoted Kamala Harris.
Easy, right. I want to know the names of those people, right? That's what I really want to know. Who are
just
those
to get the black vote. I told you, I'm not mistaken. I remember it vaguely, but that was I mean, like, it wasn't like out there like bring Kamala in to get the black vote. But if you know.
Yeah. That's what it's all about at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? You have to, and that's why I'll be saying, bro, we need to exercise our power because we have so much of it. We keep sitting around talking about all black folks. We can't do this. We can't do that. They run this. We run that. That's because we keep with that bullshit narrative. We have so much fucking power, and we just don't know how to bring it together and use it. You know what I'm saying? Once we finally get a leader, somebody that can come with a call to action. I'm not talking about that Black Lives Matter bullshit. I'm talking about a serious call to action where we're not running around the streets picketing and all that shit. I'm talking about we're putting our money together, we're putting our votes together, we're putting our influence together, and we're serious about who we are as a people. When we do that, our power is unmatched in this country. But with that being said, we have an unrivaled amount of power, influence. We got money, we got intelligence. We just need to bring it together. You know what I'm saying? What up, Bama?
What's good, y'all? What's good, Ox?
What's the word, Bama?
Context. What's good, y'all?
My guy. What's the word,
What's the word, dog? Yes, sir.
No, another day, man. Just in the office, dog.
Nah, I feel like
another day, another dollar. Another day, another dollar. I hear it.
Yeah. How you feeling about this? I read off the letter from Joe Biden. We just kind of went over the fact that Kamala Harris will be taking over his campaign. She got the war chest that he had already assembled, and then in just this quick amount of time, she's already assembled another 50 mil. So her campaign is going to be strong. She's going to have she's going to have money. I don't think Trump is going to wash her. I do not think Trump is going to wash her. I think this is going to be a closer election than we give credit for. But I'm pretty sure Trump got this one in the bag. How you feeling about this whole situation, though, Bama?
You know me as a honorary member of a bandit. You know what I'm saying? I feel some type of way.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Bandit gang. Bandit
some
gang.
type of way. Me myself personally, I pride myself on memory and how good I retain what has been done. Because me myself personally, your past affects your future, especially how I view you. You know what I mean? To an extent, because it's like some stuff I can't really like be like, oh, that was just in the past. You know what I'm saying? So my thing that always sticks out with Kamala Harris when she was like a DA in Oakland or whatever, she locked up more black men than like states like Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Tennessee. Like she's incarcerated more black men in those states in the state of California than
Bama, can I stop you there for a second? Can we stay right there?
Yeah. So I know it's her job. I know it's her job.
Not only is it her job, Bama, but is there a difference between her locking them up and these niggas locking themselves up? Because we do got to remember the time period we're talking about in the area we're talking about. And we know San Francisco, Oakland, that whole Bay Area was going crazy. Now, I'm not defending it. I just want us to think about that too.
I do feel you right there. But when you do your job a lot better than proven racial, listen here. Alabama and Mississippi basically got Confederate flags.
Come on, thank you, Bama.
Like, when you lock up more people in a state that's supposed to be like California, that's supposed to be the most liberated, when you lock up more black men in a state like that, especially when it's not a big number of us in California, that's kind of like okay. You right, because the Bay is crazy. They will break in your car and steal your carburetor for no reason, your catalytic converter for no reason. I will give Ox that. It is bad, but I just feel like, you know what I'm saying? I went to, not to go off on a story, but I went out to Oakland in 2013, right? It was like a real vibe. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can get the culture, like they tell you about how Oakland in 2017, dog, bro, literally in the places that was quote unquote the hood, is people running with dogs down there, white people. Like, it's literally nowhere close. Like the local restaurants, like we used to get good food spots, they not really there no more. It's more commercialized, Chipotle's, and it's like, I find it funny that, you know what I'm saying, all of them dudes get locked up, and then Oakland like looks totally, like I said, I'm all for it because of the crime. Well, I ain't gonna say I'm all for it. I'm partially for it because Oakland was very crime stricken, but I just find it funny that you get a real taste of California culture, and then in 4 years is nowhere close remotely the same no more. I speak on that. The thing with Kamala, I don't like the pandering. If she was like really for us, all the Sora AKA stuff, I really rock with it. I feel like a lot of this is just to distract us. I talk about this on my show. Our most important fight is at the local level: mayors, city council, police chief, execs. That's where we should vote, because essentially down the road, those will be the people that will get into places of House of Representatives to represent us. Like, for instance, if we like Bob Message, we should figure out a way, because if he out in the community doing whatever in the community, we should figure out a way to promote him to mayor, and then later on down the line, move him up to Senate and governor, and that's how we really fix it, because we always.
Is it me?
If you want to make a change about, like, you got.
I think we lost context.
Oh, we lost touch just now. Sure.
And Bama, I think we lost
straight,
Bama too.
I think Bama lost.
Yeah. It's all right. They'll be back. They need to fix their raggedy ass Wi-Fi.
Hey, yo, remember, that's that Wi-Fi bullshit. Remember, we told y'all that Wi-Fi bullshit going on.
Thanks.
It was Bama that was lagging out, right?
Yeah, shit, you too.
Yeah. I'm liking too.
Now says they see Bama spitting his truth, and they got him.
Yo, they got him. Yo, StreamYard hating too. StreamYard hating too. Somehow StreamYard.
I mean, shit. Somebody owns StreamYard. You know what I mean? Shit.
Yo, but
I told you the other day I couldn't go live for like 20 minutes. They kept talking about I was streaming too much. Like, that's what the fuck I'll pay y'all for.
Oh, that's why.
What streaming too much is crazy. But I just want to add on to what, because Bama, I was speaking on it before, and then Bama kind of touched base. So I want to wrap up with Bama. Oh, Bama, you're back in the building. But I agree with you 100%, right? Obviously, focusing on the local representatives and building that up. But I want to give a little bit of pushback, though, Bama. I think what ends up happening is that even in the local levels, the independent groups that are magnifying and they're amplifying themselves, what tends to happen is some dissension happens in the ranks. Or if somebody comes out of it, they get stopped. Like the representative that we put into place, they get stopped and jump through the obstacles. They're not able to get through all the obstacles as when it comes to the political game. You get what I'm saying? So we can lift someone up, but if we don't have the economic value to support them without going into the machine, they're gonna lose dealing with the machine by themselves. If they don't have the monetary, you know what I mean, the economic value to support them. That's why fundraising is a very, very big thing, and that's why they go to celebrities. Like watch right now. We're gonna see Kamala. We're gonna see Megan Thee Stallion perform all the time. She's gonna be on tour with Kamala for sure. I'm not surprised by that. You know what I'm saying? So these people of influence, they bring in more fundraising, and allow them to compete with the obstacles that they got to deal with through as they're going up the political campaign. You know what I mean?
Yo, did you just say Meg Thee Stallion going on tour with Kamala Harris, bro?
She definitely is.
If I see Meg dropping, shaking her ass, twerking and shit on tour with Kamala Harris, bro, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Ain't that exploiting black people on the highest level, bro? Ain't that exploiting black people on the highest level?
Yeah,
bro?
and that's what I was just saying. That's what I was just saying the other day when I had early bozo ass up here trying to tell me that we get so much respect, we're getting shown so great in the media and this and that. Like, no, we not. Did you see what the Republicans did? They brought Amber Rose out here to try to sway the black vote. They don't respect us at all. Not at all. And mind you, if Kamala Harris try to bring out Meg Thee Stallion, then that just shows how much they don't respect us either.
That's a fact.
Right. Like, yeah, okay, yeah, I don't care. Meg might make good music or something, but in the sense of politics, and mind you, Meg is an educated young sister. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not listening to her about no politics either. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. But I'm like, I'm not finna. If you follow her lead politically, then you just as bad as following Amber Rose. That's right. Them is the same bitch as far as I'm concerned.
Same old.
One just make music. I'm gonna keep it a band with you.
No, I don't know what the other one do.
Put a whole big ass tattoo on her forehead. That's what she did. This is the question right here. This is the question right here that Nas in the chat said, and I want to know this too because this is what I was thinking. Do y'all think that Joe should have dropped out the race earlier? He should have never ran for re-election.
Thank you.
I think because it's already July, so she got the end of July, so that's August, September, October. That's 3.5 months to really get her campaign straight. I think that was doing her a disservice. I think he probably should have just let him know from the jump, like, I'm not even seeking re-election. Like, get on your job right now.
There's a layup, bro. There's a layup for the other side. Like, your track record is unproven, right? When it comes to politics. Then on top of that, you have a nasty track record that the other side, bend around and say, yo, look, blah, 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 she's placating to you guys. Trump is gonna have a field that we're trolling. You thought he trolled Joe Biden, he's gonna go insane. Nah, this is going to.
But the thing about it is though, they can't say that she's not tough on crime. Which is the big thing that Republicans try to do to the Democratic side. They cannot say that she's not tough on crime.
That's fair.
You know what I'm saying? She do got that leg to stand on.
That's fair. But
on top of that too, with like
maybe unjustly so though.
Well, no, I don't know. I don't think she has any record. I haven't seen any cases. I think there was one. I can't remember all the details, so I don't want to speak too much on it. But mostly, it's not like she's railroading people. You know what I'm saying? She just not being lenient. You know what I mean? And those are two different things. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're guilty of a crime, then you haven't been railroaded.
I mean, I remember
you might get a little stiffer sentence. You know what I'm saying? Than you might have expected. But I wouldn't consider that necessarily railroading. It's just like I'm not gonna take it easy on you.
But I remember there was a time I forgot which debate format she was in, but she was debating I think a presidential candidate or something like that. I forgot what it was. It was a little clip I saw on Twitter, but I mean, there was a lot of points she brought up. Like one of the points is like she condemned a man to death row, but denied the evidence at a later hearing. But then I forgot which group the court had to order her to look at the evidence and
I think that's what I'm talking about. I just don't got all the details. So
I'm not
in tune with too much on.
I'm not in tune with the details out, but like if you have those type of things that people could tap into to your past, like and already at this situation at this point already it's already getting murky and messy. Like you get into deep water now. Are you ready for it? Is the boat ready for it? You know what I'm saying?
I just got one quick question to y'all. How do y'all feel about Kamala Harris? To me, like this is why I say I notice patterns. The only time she identifies as quote unquote black is around election time. If you talk to her, like when she's just on the day-to-day, she does not associate with black people. Because I know a lot of black people, because I see a lot of black women on my post, they talk about something, I can't wait to vote for Kamala Harris because she an AKA. I mean, if that's not the dumbest, that's why I say I feel like black people should just stay out of the presidential election. Because the reasons we choose to vote for people just baffles me. But all right, they voted for her because she's an AKA, but the only time she like highlights being an AKA or highlights being black is only time when it's voting time. You talk to her just on a regular Tuesday, she go talk about how she has Irish in her father was British. And she go talk about all of this shit and
her Indian lineage.
But for some odd reason, all I see, this is just what I see. I could be wrong, but from what I see, black people really think that her being a candidate is finna be this crazy liberation for black people. And from what I see every time, because I try to tell people, I judge your track. You cannot hide your patterns and tendencies. Like you cannot hide those. Like you play sports, bro. Elite scouting. When we scout another player, bro, I will go all the way back to high school to try to find a flaw in the linebacker game if I had to. I'll go back to high school to figure out what was his traits and tendencies, what gave away what he used to do. When I always go back to her, if you talk to her on a Tuesday or a Monday, hey, I'm American, Indian, all of that bullshit. I'm Irish, all of that.
Well, Bama,
I'm an AKA. I'm black. I eat hot sauce. I love fried fish. All of that shit.
Well, Bama, I think that's a fair point. But at the same time, I think it's also an unfair point because I do be tired of that shit though. Like I'll be tired of black folks want mixed race black folks to denounce their other races and only be black. And I don't like that shit. Like hold on, Tex. That's what they do. Black folks always, if you got some black in you, then you're black. You are a black girl. You're a black. Yeah, you are black, but she is also Irish. She does also have Indian in her. She shouldn't have to denounce her other races because black folks want her to only be black. I don't think that's fair. Now I get what you're saying though, as far as her putting it on a little thicker in certain times to get that black to get that. I understand that, and I think she does. I think she does that a little bit, and you know what I'm saying. I don't blame her because she's a politician. I might not like it, but I don't blame her because she is a politician, right? But I don't like the fact that a lot of black folks want you to denounce being white if you're black. If you're half and half, like to me, it's like if I'm mixed, if my mama is white and my daddy is black, then I am white and I am black. I'm both. I don't think you should have to choose. I don't think you should have to denounce your white side because you're black. if you got a white family that loves you and you love them too, don't disrespect them and just be like, no, I'm only black, because I think that's wrong. Now, some people will hear me say that and be like, oh yeah, well, everybody on the outside, when they see you, they see a black person, so they're gonna treat you like you black. Well, that's fine, but fuck them, because you still got a family that cares about you, that loves you, and that you love as well. You know what I'm saying? So I just don't like that type of shit. But I feel where you're coming from, and I agree. I think she does.
Just to play devil's advocate, real quick context. You can go after this. What a lot of biracial people do, though, what they'll do is, oh, I'm black, I'm this, I'm super black, I'm super down, and then when we do something that they don't understand, it's like, oh, y'all hella ghetto. So that's where that pushback of, hey, bro, like, what is you on? And then when they go over there with the non-accepting side, which is the white people, they always get told, hey, man, your hair coarse. Oh, they just highlight it off the muscle. Because, see, I always notice this with black people. We are very accepting to the part to where people prey upon us because we so accepting, right? So
not to our light skins, Bama. We do them dirty. They red, little white girl. You know, get your look.
I feel like sometimes, but Ox, you know, it's a lot of times when they do come around and then they be like, "Oh, y'all do this. Oh, you live like they kind of judge us from a standpoint of I get to go with my rich white grandparents." So I think that depends on who's the black parent. If you got a black mama, then you not with that. If you got a white mama, then that's more so sometimes the case. You're 100% right about that. I agree. And that's what I'm for. Because I know what you're talking about, Ox. It is some mixed people who grew up in the hood, like you better treat them the same way you treat Lil Ray Ray, because that's just where they grew up. J. Cole even told you about that. He went with his white mama, and his homie stayed with his black grandma in the hood in Vietnam. You feel me? He was like, when they grew up, he was like, even though they both was biracial, you could tell like this nigga was just in this area for so long that he is 100% a nigga, even though he's biracial, just based off the environment he grew up in, the way he interjects, the way he interacts with people, the way he carries himself. He's just even though he's biracial, he is 100% black because he never got to go over the hills to the good white side and experience that silver spoon. Now, when they come back over here after experiencing that silver spoon, it's like, well, shit. You doing X, Y, and Z. This is not like what I'm used to at grandpa's house. So now, yes, of course, that's when you get the backlash of, damn, nigga, you think you way better than us because you got blue eyes or some shit like that. Because us in the black community, we so damaged, we don't know how to express ourselves. So that's what we instantly go to. It's something nasty.
That's not their fault, Bama. That's some black folks need to work on themselves, because a lot of times you get those little mixed girls that get picked on because the dark skinned girl is like, oh, you think you better than me? Like, and some of them do. I'm not defending the ones that do, because we all know, we've all seen it. We've seen it both ways, bro. We've seen that light skinned girl that called dark skinned girls ugly. Oh, you black and this and that. But then you also see that light skinned girl that just wants to be accepted by the little sisters too. Like, I'm one of y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of y'all. Fuck with me. But they like, oh, you think you better than me because you got good hair? You know what I'm saying? Like, and mind you, them little mixed girls, that hair nappy as shit. You know what I'm saying? You just don't know it. You know what I'm saying? You just don't know it. That hair nappy like a motherfucker. You know, but you know, and so I'm definitely not defending that. All I'm saying is I think we should, you know what I'm saying, maybe stop forcing mixed kids to pick a side. We gotta stop forcing mixed people to pick a side. Bro.
You both, because at the end of the day, if I just pick the full black side, I'm basically saying fuck my mama or whoever white.
Right.
You feel me?
Right. I don't like that.
If I pick the white side, yeah, I'm definitely saying fuck the black side. You know what I'm saying, or whatever the case may be. But I feel like a lot of times though with the black side, it's a lot more premeditated than them going against their white half. You feel me? Like a lot of the times, like 100%. When they go around grandpa go say some slick shit like, oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I tell folks that because I got a cousin, bro. Grandma cool, bro, but she literally say that shit. She said she feel like white people and black people shouldn't mix. Cool lady. She'll fix your plate first, everything. So it's like, I feel her with that because she wasn't nasty saying it, but she just says it causes a lot of confusion, right? Well, I can see where she's coming from, right? But in my head, in retrospect, it's like, what else does she say to my little cousin when it's just him? Like what if nobody black is around and it's just my little biracial cousin, right?
Yeah.
What is he getting fed into his ear from her husband? You feel me? Her husband, brother, fuck it, her brother. How does her dad feel about it? You see what I'm saying? Like, because she's just giving us a polite, feminine version of really like the at the top, right? How they feel like, but she's just giving you a more feminine version. I just feel like black and white people shouldn't mix, and I leave it at that because she a woman. She ain't trying to like just debate, especially with men. You feel me? Like, but she gonna let you know how she feel, and then it's like, so in my head, I'm like, damn, bro. I think about it from the other side. So when they just over with their white parents, no black people around, because we know how they act. They're trying to figure out themselves when they're around us. Everybody love to play that game with us because they see we so in shambles and we just want to accept everybody. So we go like, oh man, I don't know, man. It's so confusing for me when I'm around y'all. But I know how white people talk behind closed doors. So what is being said? How are you interacting when you just with Aunt Linda or Aunt Susie? No niggas around. You with Aunt Susie, her rich ass multi-million-dollar husband, Uncle Frank, he own a pharmaceutical company. How are you behaving? What is everything like? How is it being taught? What is being programmed in you? That's what I always think. Like,
there you go.
I feel you on every angle. But I always tell people, because we could talk about all of this problems with black people, but I do feel people when they bring up this, and I have no rebuttal for it. They always bring up this point. You can say anything you want about black people, but who programmed us? Because we had a stick of 397 years, but we were being programmed to think opposite of how we used to think, and they broke us down and built us up to how they want us to be built. So it's like, yeah, bro, you can sit there and be like, we don't make it easy for them, but it's like, shit, bro, who made us like this? Because we didn't used to be like this.
Thank you,
Brian. Hey, Brian Holiday is spitting right now. He says, "F Joe Biden. He could have retired a year ago and let the party have an actual primary, so people could decide who they actually wanted." Man, I can't say it better than that.
I touch on that.
Took the words right out my mouth.
Yeah. So go.
Took the words right out my mouth.
Y'all got easy text.
Real quick, just to the super chat, I touched on it a while ago. I mean, like, I wonder where these votes are going to go to now, because they was well endowed with Joe Biden. So now what you supposed to do? Just automatically flip to Kamala Harris? What happened to those same people that got that vote for Joe Biden don't want to vote for Kamala Harris? You just disrupted your whole party with that move right there. Like I said from earlier, you should have never ran for You should have never ran for re-election from the beginning, bro. Give somebody else a chance. Old people with power just like to continue having power. Let somebody else get the chance, bro.
I will say this, because a lot of times with politics, it does come to that. Like, there is a lot of Republicans that are fed up with Donald Trump. Right. A lot of them are fed up with Donald Trump. And there are certain Democrats that they will vote for. But will it be Kamala Harris? I think not.
Probably
not.
What I'm
saying? Like, there are some Democrats that would definitely have been swayed, because they're even at these conventions. I've seen interviews at gun shows, NRA dudes. I'm talking about NRA dudes talking about, man, I'm not voting for Trump because he just don't shut his big mouth. I heard him say that because there's a lot of people assume that just if you're on one party that you're just this type of person. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of people that are a certain person, but they align with these type of politics, right? And there's guys in the NRA that are, you know what I'm saying, that are doctors, lawyers, you know what I'm saying, really intelligent, bright people, good people, but their politics just align Republican. And they're like, bro, this dude is an asshole. Conservative.
Aspect of liberal and conservatism.
Right. And that's what it is. That's what it is to me. Like, they're like, bro, this dude's an asshole. I'm not gonna vote for him. But you think they're gonna vote for this black woman?
So just to the point,
that's how they see her. Even if she don't see herself as a black woman, sometimes they see her and they're like, nah, that's a black woman right there, and I'm not voting for her.
That's true.
Now, go ahead, the point that you was making, I agree 100%. But I just want to harp in on the point that Bama was touching on was. I agree from the aspect, and that's why I want to give you some pushback, Ox, in regards to like the people denouncing. I don't think that's what we're looking for, Ox. I think what happens is it goes to the point of what Bam was talking about. not only being broken down and rebuilt a certain way with a certain mentality, with a certain programming, right? But then us having like producing out of whatever concoction that we were built up as, we were able to produce so much, right? Whether it be in music, in television, in entertainment, right? That essence, the whole world wants to get a piece of that, right? So imagine being biracial and you are being associated with a certain culture at some points, but you don't have no real relatability to it. But now it's your time to placate. Now you got to go do 105.1. You got to do Hot 97. Now you got to placate to that. And I think that's what Black people are fed up with, is that you guys pick and choose when you want to placate to us and think that we can be swayed because you come in and you say a couple of words. Oh, yeah, I know Snoop Dogg. I used to, she was talking about Tupac references. I used to listen to Tupac. Like
she said the greatest rapper out right now is Tupac. Like he's still alive.
Like what?
You are so out of touch.
Look, she knows Tupac is dead, y'all. Like she definitely misspoke. Like she definitely misspoke. She knows Tupac is dead. There's nobody in the world that thinks Tupac is not. You know, come on, y'all.
But come on, just off that fact alone.
Be real, y'all.
No, but just off that fact, real quick, Tex, not to cut you off, but just off that fact alone, like you don't know how to really connect to us, and that's why you tripping up. Because if you really was endowed in this community, you wouldn't even think about these type of things. Even like Tupac, like what?
Thank you, Easy. Those are not talking points. Right. Thank you. Those are not talking points.
This my thing too. This my thing. What is wrong with us as a people to where she gotta be blackety black for us to fuck with her? You know what I'm saying? She don't got it. Like to me, I don't feel like she should.
That's what I'm saying.
Have to be that. You know what I'm saying?
She don't have to be all the way.
Ox, but listen here. This is number one thing I tell people. I don't care what you identify as, but when it comes to getting shit done right now in this country, please address us. Please address Black people, and don't address us with this bullshit entertainment bullshit. I don't give a fuck about Tupac. I don't give a fuck about Meg Thee Stallion. I don't give a fuck about none of that. This is what I give a fuck about. When I go outside of my hood, why is the roads all fucked up? Why is y'all locking up the mayors who try to fix this shit? We need more funding for inner city schools, bro. Public education, bro. Better textbooks. It's a lot of shit that you could just address with us for us with our pay gap. Like just specifically, that's why I fuck with Donald Trump. He specifically addressed Black people, not minorities, not people of color. He specifically addressed Black people. Be like, hey, what do you, even if he just said some arrogant shit, Black people, what do you have to lose? Like he was just like letting us, but I was like, bro, that's the first time a president has literally said Black people, like not people of color, not minorities. He literally said, hey, bro, right now I'm finna address you Negroids right now. Fuck with it. I can get you jobs. I can get you up out of prison for them little weed charges. All of that. And it was like, oh, okay, I can get with that. Besides, a bitch come up there. Yeah, I like Tupac. I carry around hot sauce in my purse all the time.
Yo, Easy Text. That's what I was saying. The Don is back. Like it's not what y'all think it is, but the Don is back. But look, I want to ask you this though, Bama, because based off what you just said, y'all remember after Obama was out of office and they did the interview with him, and they was saying they asked him and he addressed the fact that Black folks said that he didn't do enough for them. Barack Obama's response to that was, I'm not the president to Black people. I am the president of America. How did you feel when you heard him say that?
I remember that.
Because I felt I wasn't 100% mad at him when he said that, because I already knew, because I was already kind of tight at Barack anyway. But how did y'all feel about that?
I felt a certain type of way because the only reason Black people saying anything, because my nigga, we're not even getting crumbs. At least Trump gave us a little. People cry about that little, that weak ass stimulus, but I'm like, bro, it's more than what any other president has ever gave us. So I'm like, even though it was crumbs, I was like, bro, at least he was the first president to come through and sprinkle some fucking crumbs on our plate, bro. I was like, people was able to get PPP loans, SBA loans. It was so many Black businesses that started up doing that that part in time. So it's like when a president comes and just denounces, be like, hey man, I'm not here to help black people at all while we struggling. It's like, bro, fuck you. Like, bro, of course you can't get mad like if we just pick a third world country where a kid's starving. You can't get mad if he just come up to you and be like, okay, now that you over here, hey, my boy, can I get some water? Can I get some crackers? It's like, and then you look at him like, man, fuck out of here. I just got here, bro. I ain't just here for you starving niggas. It's everybody all over here starving. It's like, nah, bro. These is the people. He's been neglected for the longest, and he's finally got a voice to be like, hey, man, we've been starving so much, bro. And you look like me. Fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Right. And just for you just to come up there and just be like, hey, bro, like, yeah, I'm president for everybody. You feel me? Like, yeah, dickhead, we do get that. Like, duh. Like,
thank you, like, Damo, duh. Like, what are you talking about?
We ain't got nothing. We ain't got like. Can I at least get a shot? You feel me? Let me get a shot of orange juice. You got a whole orange tree right here. We've been seeing the orange tree with millions of oranges. Can I just get a shot of orange juice, please? Like, I don't even want no whole cup. I just want a little shot. And for you to be like, hey, I want a shot, but he hit you like, yeah, I know you just want a shot, but fuck that, man. What I gotta see what everybody want first before I give you a shot. Right. It's like nigga, like what 397 years have not been paid for. Like let's start there. You feel me? That has not even been.
What do you mean paid for? You talking about reparations?
But that's what you got to let that
go, man.
No, I know, but this is what I'm saying. The state of why black people are ass is with Obama. That's why we was like really pulling for so much because he looks like us. He got the African background, so it's like, bro, we felt like this was our chance to be like, hey, bro, if it's somebody that can give us a piece of that, give us some of that orange juice, it got to be a black dude, right? So, of course, we was just, I ain't going to say like, oh, yeah, we need to hang out. But you got to remember, Bob, when it started from why black people ask for so much, like, my nigga, we never got paid for the original sin of this country. Like we never got paid for it. So now the snowball is so huge. So, of course, if I see a black nigga, like, bro, we haven't got paid for slavery, but it's a black president. Hell yeah. Hey, nigga, bro, give me some, bro. Like, bro, we need something. We are so fucked up right now. Like, bro, we finally made it to the White House. Like, bro, come on now. Like, you feel me? Like, and I get what people saying with the president, bro, but you gotta really think about it. Like, if you just got somebody in a stressful situation, bro, like, we have all been down on our ass before, bro. And you look for any way to get some money when you fucked up, whether that's scam, whatever, selling, anything, bro. So the standpoint of where black people is economically, bro, you can't really be mad that we was really pulling on Obama like that, bro. Like, because it's like in a sense of somebody starving. It's just like, shit, bro, this nigga look like me, bro. So now it's my chance. Like, you feel me? And that was just kind of fucked up because he just denounced
the bill. What I'm saying, the bill just too high. They could never pay reparations.
Well, no, I know they can't pay it, but I'm just letting people know the mindset of why we was tugging Obama so hard, bro. You got to think about it. It's a lineage of people that never got paid for nothing. Yeah, you feel me? So Obama, we resonated with him, and we thought that was our chance to get something.
That's how he was presented. He was presented real quick, Easy. I just want to piggyback on a point that you make it, Bama, because I think you're making a great point, and it goes right into the point of pandering, right? What happened is what Bama's speaking to is not only us as a people looking at Obama when he was saying certain things where he was trying to be so diplomatic and not refer to us in specific, or I would say cater to us, but provide something where like throw us a bone or something like that. You know what I mean? In terms of so that way we understand, like, all right, you understand, even though your hands are tied in certain situations, at least we know that you're at least trying. You are trying to, you are showing the American people. But the only time that he shows that to us is during like, yo, they're showing handshakes. He's dapping up the NBA players. He's going to these games. Oh, he could think he's bringing a guy to the White House and he's dapping them up. And that's what are these things that they're showing and they're highlighting for Obama. Like, yo, look, like he relates. The same thing with what's her name? Hillary Clinton. She brought hot sauce. These are they're not highlighting things that are beneficial to us as a community, that are addressing issues. They only highlight certain things that are placating too black. So that's why when you said Ox, we get mad when they say, oh, they turn on. No, Ox. Is that they decide, oh, we're gonna dive and go in extra black when it's time to. And then after a month, I'm cool. I'm taking off the blackface. You know what I'm saying?
So that's to my earlier point about why aren't we coming together and putting our resources, putting our minds, putting our votes somewhere else. Malcolm X said two things. First thing he said, I'm not a Democrat, I'm not a Republican, shit, I'm not even American, and I got sense enough to know that. Secondly, he said, we out here back in those days, they were chanting, we shall overcome. Our government has failed us. You know what I'm saying? Our government has failed us because we out here having sit-ins, having marches talking about we shall overcome. That's how you know your government has failed us. A couple years ago, we was out in the streets talking about Black Lives Matter. It's 2024, and we march and talk about Black Lives Matter. Once again, our government has failed us. He also said, if you are still having these issues and you're voting Democrats and you're still having these issues generation after generation after generation, then why are you voting for the same people? You're giving them the same vote and they haven't done nothing for
insanity,
you. You're putting people in power and they're not changing anything for you. Who's crazy? It ain't them, it's you.
The people.
We are our own problem. Go ahead, Easy.
Real quick, not to cut you off, I just want to piggyback off of one of Bama's point, and it was a comment in the chat as well. So, like, just like how you said, Ox, we need to band together and do something because they're not doing nothing for us. Let me point something out real quick. Barack Obama did way more for the LGBT community than he ever did for black people. The way how they got power under his reign was insane. Did you do anything up to even close to that degree of power for black people, Mr. former President Barack Obama? I don't think so. I don't think you did. Not even nowhere close. Because I know a lot of people specifically that could even tell you the man was probably one of the worst presidents that we ever had for black people. And he was supposed to be for black people. So you got a lot of things not going for you.
That's a fact. You easy. That's a fact. That's a fact. And with that, how do you think the confidence is going to spread to this campaign? The confidence is not going to be there. We just saw what happened with Barack Obama. You think that people have faith and they think that, oh, with a black woman, I think it's going to get better. They're not going to paint it like that, bro. They're not going to pay. This is a layup for them, bro. This is a layup for Trump. This is a layup. Wait. Kamala's about to be breeze. I don't even have to put in pain. I don't even need to put in pain.
I'll tell y'all this. If y'all think it'll be better, if they think it'll be better with a black woman, how the media turn the black women against us right now, boy, y'all niggas crazy. Black women hate us right now, bro, for no reason.
Oh my God. And
no reason. And that's all because of the media. So you think Kamala Harris finna come in and be like, oh, I'm gonna save y'all black men? Crazy as hell. She finna put that headlock on so hard.
See, but that's why I'm saying we need to take ourselves out of politics completely and as a whole, and let them do their own motherfucking thing. And we need to focus. You know how the big thing a couple of years ago was focus on yourself, king. Focus on yourself, queen. Mm-hmm. We need to do that. We need to get the fuck out of America's business and let America do America's business. Let them motherfuckers. That's America's business. That ain't our business. You know what I'm saying? Y'all do that. Let us do this. We need to come together, put our resources, our money, our brains, our influence together and make something real happen. Stop following these half-ass organizations. We need to stop talking about the Black Lives Matter and supporting this and free Palestine, but nigga, free us. Nigga, we don't got time for that shit right now. You know what I'm saying? Pray for us. We don't got time to be praying for France and praying for Paris and praying for Belgium and praying for nigga, pray for us. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's what we need to do. We need to come together, do our thing, and then once we have our shit together, once we have our community together, once we have our political party together, then we'll come back and get in this business. But we need to take some time. We need to take a step back. You know what I'm saying? Stay in the house for a minute. Let's work together, get our shit straight. You know what I mean? Because we don't even have a direction.
Boom. So I got two questions, right? I got two questions in that aspect, right? because honestly, that's where I was going to go with it. Honestly, I believe that through economic empowerment, that's the only way we're really going to push ourselves out of it. On top of that, too, do you feel like our community should focus on adopting more, like, I wouldn't say socialism, I wouldn't say that, but like a community-based fundraising, community-based thing? Like, where do you think it goes? Because I feel like what happens is capitalism promotes you getting your dollar, right? So, for example, Bama, you got your channel, Ox, you got your channel, Dub got his own channel, all these things like that, right? But what tends to happen is that everybody's kind of, there's some overlap. However, there isn't so much of a community. I'm using the YouTube as one vacuum to do it with us, right? So let's say, for example, I own a trucking business. You own this. I don't see a lot of collaboration with the thing. We don't have a lot of bartering system within a lot of Black businesses to create this communal style thing to create, like, because my thing is, like, for example, Jalen Brown says he's gonna bring Black Wall Street to Boston. In my opinion, do you guys think that's possible? And I want to get into that conversation as well, like later on. Like, what is your thoughts on Jalen Brown saying, I want to bring Black Wall Street to Boston?
Well, Jalen Brown's a smart brother. Jalen Brown's a smart brother. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. I don't know, bro. I don't want to even speculate what a billionaire nigga gonna do with his money. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so much deeper than that. Like, the grassroots is where we need to come with it. We don't need to be talking about. We don't need to be talking about we're gonna do some Black Wall Street. Nah, what we need to do is protect little Black girls. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's what we need to do. We need to teach our little sisters and our little brothers to love themselves. That's what the fuck we need to do. We need to stop. We need to stop fucking. Oh, I got this fly ass Gucci belt. I'm like this rapper. No, we need to stop watching these niggas and pretending like that's what success is. That's not what success is. That's not what real life looks like. You know what I'm saying? That's why we got these women being taken advantage of, like what we was talking about earlier. I'll fly you out if you do this. Nah, love yourself, sister. Love yourself. That's not what we doing no more. We not gonna be talking about, oh, well, you got flued out or you bought this. I need that Birkin. Now, love yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's where we need to start. We need to start there, teaching kids what's really important. What does success really look like? What does a family unit really look like? We need to start preaching to these parents. Don't stop kicking your kids out when they get 18. Right. You know what I'm saying? We need to start preaching to these parents, man. Let your kids keep it at the crib for a little bit. Let them work. You know what I'm saying? Build up some wealth. I'm not talking about, oh, this basketball player made $100 million this year, so now he got generational wealth. That fucking basketball player is going to be broke in 3 years.
100%.
I'm talking about 100%. Grassroots shit, building a strong foundation. I'm talking about shit that's going to take.
But they don't know it, Ox. How can they teach if they don't know it?
Well, because they don't want to know it, easy. Because you know what knowing something means? That means accountability. Once I learn something, once I get some game about myself, now I have the responsibility to use what I was learned. Now I got some weight on my shoulders because I'm heavy as the head that wears the crown. So once I get the intelligence, now I'm the king. Now I got the weight on my shoulder. I gotta teach my kids. I gotta be the one to give everybody else the game. Now I got the responsibility. These niggas don't want that responsibility. They want to walk. They want to go around blind. They want to be blind leading the blind. Once I could just do this, I can live my life and I could die. I don't got no more responsibility. That's all they want to do. These niggas are living to die. They are just living to die. We need to be living to breathe more life.
Right.
100%. Leave our kids with something. Leave our grandkids with something. Leave our nephews, our nieces. Stop listening to that dumb shit about, oh, family don't do business with family. That's what they want you to think, so that you don't build a structure, so you don't build a foundation.
You don't build generational wealth.
Nepotism.
But
go ahead, Ben.
Essentially, Jalen Brown. Okay, so it's two angles I want to spin it.
Mm-hmm.
So wouldn't Jalen Brown talking about Black Wall Street essentially trickle down to Black nepotism? Because if we look at Wall Street, Black Wall Street, like them was Black families in Tulsa that started
Yeah, but that's not how it started. It didn't start for some rich nigga doing that. You can't build from the top to bottom. You got to build from the bottom up. You got to build from
I ain't gonna say it started from just. But what I'm saying is, we as of right now, Black people get a lot of our political views from athletes and entertainers. So for me, how I'm looking at it, right? Even if it don't happen, but it's a breath of fresh air to see a athlete talk about something other than drugs, driving a car fast, getting tickets, slapping women. Like, I mean, it's something different because 9 times out of 10, when athletes get up there, you had Steven Jackson talking about something. Yeah, nigga, I caught my first body at 23. I'm like, nigga, is that what you want to get on the internet and promote, my dude? Like,
man,
I get it. I get it, bro. You want to be a tough guy, but it's like, bro, what are you telling the kid that's on YouTube? Because
that's not the
y'all know in a lot of these podcasts, it be kids up in here. So I mean, is that what you want a kid to know? Like, when you get to 23, you need to figure out how to catch your first body.
Versus they at 20 thinking about it now, like
23, 24. He talking about Black Wall Street. So in my head, I'm thinking like, if he say this, what if niggas get competitive and be like, well, shit, whatever athlete y'all like, what if, I don't know, LeBron be like, shit, I'm going to start a Black Wall Street out of LA? Because what people need to realize, Black Wall Street just wasn't in Tulsa, Oklahoma. It was in Tennessee. It was multiple. Florida, it was in Georgia. It was, and they had Black Wall Streets all over.
Greensboro, North Carolina.
It was a trickle effect. So what I think about it is, Jaylen Brown might be just starting headquarters, because essentially, if we want to replace this white supremacy system, we're going to have a structure in place. So what if that's just like the essential headquarters for the grand scheme of the big plan, bro? Because who knows who hears this and what they going to start to do? Because if he so happens to possibly do it, another Black person might be like, well, fuck it. If it's really possible, bro, I'm going to fuck, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to do it over here. I ain't saying everybody got to come together, but it's like, fix where you at, right? So
but how does that happen though, Bama? Like, you can't just be like, oh, I got this money, I'm gonna invest it into this region. It's just not that simple, because that's just like throwing money at a problem ain't gonna fix it. It's got to be a mindset. It's got to be a mindset from those without. It has to be a mindset from the have-nots. You know what I'm saying? To build something that strong, to build a foundation that strong, to build that type of structure. To build that type of structure, it has to be from the bottom up. You can't do it from the top down. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, that shit wasn't. You can't just have one rich person and be like, okay, I'm gonna invest in all these storefronts and do this and do that. The people got to be behind it. The people are going to look at Jaylen Brown like, well, you said that you were going to build Black Wall Street, so that means you have to give each one of us $50,000 to help. Well, that's not going to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? We got to keep our dollar with us. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be like, okay, Jaylen Brown, invest $50,000 into this, and then when you get that money back, go buy Louis belts and Gucci shoes and chains. Nah, that's where the divide is at. That's why the Black dollar is in the Black community for less than a week. We keep our dollar in our community for less than a week, whereas Jewish dollars will stay in their community for years, being recycled and recycled. Korean dollars stay there.
It touches a Jewish hand 28 times before it leaves about a community.
Come on, they got a system. They got a system where we have to shop with each other, even if it's more expensive. If you need a plumber, you have to go with a Jewish plumber, even if that plumber charges $50 more.
Ox, that's what I was going to ask you though. How do Black people expect fucking the money to stay in our community when we don't promote being a plumber? We don't promote being a car. Think about it. In inner city schools,
because the rap music, nigga, plumbers, ain't nobody rapping about plumbers. So it ain't cool.
Before you say rap music, and I could be wrong because I'm not in every inner city across the world. But from what I can remember, when I was in high school, I graduated 2010. Literally, my junior year, we had auto tech, home ec, all of that shit, bro. My senior year, we did not have none of that shit, bro. Like, they literally took those out except for one other one, and it was ROTC. So pretty much The only thing we had was to basically pre-train yourself for the military or learn how to be a fucking structured employee, that's what standard education is. So if you wanted the money to stay within the black community, we need to start telling black kids, hey man, you know, if you don't make it overseas or whatever, hey bro, you could be a plumber. Them niggas make $100K a year. My brother homie Pig, boy, that nigga making 6 figures being a plumber, and he plumbing the hood,
electricians
all
get
that
bread,
shit,
bro.
Big bread. You know what I'm saying? HVAC. So how do we sit there and tell the poor nigga babies, hey bro, you ain't gotta motherfucking beat your head against the wall playing football. You can make a pretty good living after 5, 6, 7 years of working, and then your 8th, 9th, 10th year, you go into ownership, and you could be an electrician, HVAC, all that. We don't make that shit cool. We don't make being a cop cool. We don't make being a garbage man cool. So how do you expect that shit to stay within our? Because them the type of jobs you gotta have for shit to stay in for the dollar to recycle in your community. You gotta have a garbage man. You gotta have plumbers. You gotta have HVAC. You gotta have niggas
carpenters,
refrigerators. You gotta have
landscapers.
Yeah, you gotta have
this is what we do. This is what we gotta do. And maybe all of us ain't in the position, but the ones that are in position, maybe we need to either create a fund, which is a scholarship program of some sorts, or each one pay for one. You know what I'm saying? Where we go and get these kids that are 15, we go and get these kids that are 15, 16 years old, and we tell them, if you finish high school, you can start an apprentice program during your senior year, and I will pay for your trade. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to go to the military. You don't got to go play basketball. You don't got to go play soccer, football.
Shit, even younger than us, huh?
Nothing. If you want to join a trade program, I will pay for it on a scholarship type situation. I'm talking about a big fund where all these rich ass basketball players, football players, soccer players, baseball players. I'm talking about
should have been fucking doing.
Each of them put 10% of that contract in the book. In the book, it's too many books, I can't see it. The richest man in Babylon. If you read The Richest Man in Babylon, I can't see it. Where's it at? Anyways, you got all you got to do is 10%. You can, no matter what job you are, I guarantee you can live without 10% of it. You put 10% of all your checks away. Those are your pennies. You get your pennies to breed pennies. Once you get enough, you put that into something. What I did when my 10% was I started getting vending machines. You know what I'm saying? But whatever your hustle is, you got to get something that'll be residual, right?
Right.
All these rich niggas got to do is put 10%, 5%, put that into a fund. And with that fund, the only thing that money goes to is trade school. That's it. Now, if they were to do something like that, I guarantee you in the next 20 years, you would see an amazing, crazy switch up.
You're talking about economic class being like revived. That's exactly, because right now there is no middle class, y'all. There's no middle class. Like there's people that are doing well for themselves, and then it's just the bottom. I'm gonna keep it a band with you. There's people that's taking care of it. They're doing what they gotta do. But this whole middle class thing, like you know what I mean? To live to check, you are at the bottom. If you're living to check and you gotta think, it's tough because living cost is insane. Inflation is insane. So I agree with y'all. So what tends to happen is that this should have been a thing though, Ox. Instead of what happens though, Ox, what they do is they privatize and they individualize them doing good things, right? So instead of having, they say, no, this is my fundraiser. I'm doing this for this is the group that I'm doing it for. So if I got a boys and girls thing, I got this for this group because I can write this off as a tax write-off. So they're not even doing. Sometimes they're not even doing it for the love of the kids. It's a calm little tax write-off. You feel what I'm saying? I can put my name to it. The great organization. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what it is. So we don't even know who's truly for the upliftment of just any type of community. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't gotta be just black community, but in specific the black community, we can't even identify who really has that favor truly in mind because nobody speaks about these things. You get what I'm saying?
So look. I'm in Oregon right now, so I'm only seeing Oregon. The average cost of attending a trade school in Oregon can fall between $7,000 to $10,000 for public and between $15,000 and $25,000 for private trade schools, right? So that's just Oregon. I'm assuming Oregon is somewhere in the middle in America. You know what I'm saying? Probably a little less than California and New York. Probably a little more than like Oklahoma or Nebraska, right? So let's just go with that. I would say that, let's say if all the top electricians, black electricians, minority electricians, whatever, black electricians and carpenters and plumbers and HVAC and pipe fitting and landscaping and any ones I can't think of. I'm talking about anybody, lumberjacks, all of that stuff, right? Manual labor and trade people, right? If they were to do that and they had a fund where you put 5 to 10% of your earnings, let's say 5 to 7% of your earnings yearly into this fund, and you had 100 of them that did this, and then after that, whoever got that money to go to the trade, they in turn put 5 to 7% of their earnings back into it. And they just kept doing that. And I know there are programs and there are groups of people that do stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? There are a lot of brothers out here that are doing things like this. Right. But I'm talking about on a major scale.
Right.
The middle class would boom back. We would be able to keep our dollars within ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's really things like that sounds so crazy. And it only sounds crazy because there's a lot of we have what we call the black culture is a selfish, predatory culture.
It's toxic.
It's extremely toxic.
Fueled by degeneracy.
And we love it.
However, the point that Bama made, it is learned behavior. It is not and it's not to play victim to it, but it is learned behavior. So we only practice what we learn until we learn something new to practice something new. You know what I'm saying? So
it's a cop out. Yeah. It's a cop out.
It's not a cop. It's not a cop out.
It's not a cop out. If anything that is learned can be unlearned if you want to unlearn it. If you don't see the problem in your ways, then you're just gonna keep rocking with it. But if you can,
but it's
not that simple and easy though.
Just to be
it ain't supposed to be simple and easy. It ain't supposed to be simple.
It's not learned, Ox. It's not learned. It's programmed. So you must reprogram.
You got to reprogram your brain. Everything that you want is on the other side of hard. You know what I'm saying? Everything that's good for you, everything that you want, everything that's gonna make you a better person, everything that's gonna do for your family is on the other side of a 4-letter word. It's on the other side of hard. It's on the other side of work. It's on the other side of love. It's on the other side of the 4-letter word, bro. And that's all it is. We need to realize where we fucking up at, take accountability for that, love ourselves, love each other, work for it, teach our young people to work for it, and understand that it's going to be hard. You know what I'm saying? Once we do that, we're going to be in such a better place. You know what I'm saying?
But at the same time, too, we still need the other 4-letter word, and that is help, too. So, like, I know what you're saying. It's up to yourself to change yourself, but at the same time, it's difficult to put that kind of onus on somebody to automatically recognize their ways and automatically change out of that. We do need help in that aspect to get out of the ways that we are setting. Because if we are programmed like this, that means somebody did take their time to program us like this. So we do need the help to somebody to get us out of it too. So it's not just as simple.
You're right. Yeah, that's what we've been talking about this whole time. Like putting together a scholarship fund, that is helping. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with you. And like you said, some people don't know they need help. Some people don't know they need help. And some people that do know they need help don't want help. So those are the ones, the people that know they need help and don't want help, those are the ones, okay, we're going to look past them. Unfortunately, we're going to go to the people that do want help. And then it's like you can't, what I'm talking about is doing something for those that want to do something. We can't, everybody ain't going to get it though, Easy. Everybody ain't going to get it. Let me read this super chat real quick from Ronald Knox Jr. He said, we need to attack what we glorify, and that's the hood. Kids know more rap lyrics bar for bar than ABC. Little girls' role models are strippers/rappers. Are strippers. Rappers got grown-ass men talking about snitching. Kills me. Couldn't say it better myself, Ronald.
So this is what I want to touch on real quick. My point is with the program and stuff. What I meant by it, so it's easy to be like, yeah, we harp on that stuff, but it's like you're gonna have to unfortunately, like I hate saying this because I want to get paid off of it. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with the internet tough, like this shit funny, connecting with everybody. But the only way it's gonna be able to reset itself, this internet is gonna have to get burned to hell. Because yeah, you right, we need to get programmed, we need to unlearn and relearn. But when we on the internet and we can get access to so much bullshit, it sound good to a part, but shit, once I pick this shit up and I see ass on TikTok, that kind of make me forget about the pro shit I was just talking about. So I feel like this. Once this
when that thing's hanging, you're like, oh damn.
Because somebody in the chat even said what our problem is lack of knowledge, right? And a lot of problem is we get a lot of our knowledge off of Google and shit and information bias, because you could find an article that supports something. Like for instance, if we say smoking a pack of cigarettes is bad, I guarantee you will find an article where they be like, well, smoking a pack of cigarettes does X, Y, and Z and benefits you. It's always gonna be confirmation bias out there. So I feel like with the internet, bro, that shit is because once upon a time, I feel like y'all boys all around my same age. You remember, bro? We used to have to journey outside to find out a lot of shit. Like, hey, bro, where the good hoop runs at? Nigga, we used to have to walk miles and shit. Like,
look at the spots. Yeah, that's a fact.
Where context at? I used to have to walk around the hood and look for bikes outside to get that information on your context. Where easy about to be. It wasn't just pick up the phone and I want to Mac a female, so let me just get on Hinge or Tinder. It wasn't that. I used to have to go to the mall. I used to have to find you. I used to have to do shit in order to get into whatever realm I want to be in. And I feel like until the internet is done for, which I don't want, because like I say, bro, I fuck with it, bro. It's not like I'm against it, but I feel like the only thing that's going to be able to fix our community is getting back to being outside, having to go find your information, right? Versus just relying on something to hope that Google telling you the right information, right? Because if I gotta go to the library, because y'all remember, bro, we used to have to go look for movies at Blockbuster.
Yeah, that's
we used to have to go to the library to get magazines. And if we wanted to be up on ESPN and shit, I don't know about y'all, but we really used to have to go to the library to get the ESPN magazines with the big.
Oh yeah, that's a fact. No, that's a fact. That's
big face. It had the face of like big Tom Brady, bro. I remember this shit like vividly, bro. Yeah. We used to have to read them shits at the library, so it's like. Now you get into how do I go find whatever the truth is? Like you got to go search. You go to this section, the nonfiction section, you know what I'm saying? And that's how you kind of like get away and get to the point of reprogramming people to, because the internet, bro, like it's a lot of bullshit on there too, bro. Like, so it's like, how do a kid decipher what TikTok is telling me versus what Ox is telling me? You know what I'm saying? Because TikTok put the song on it make it like, oh shit, bro, this gotta be the truth. It put the dramatic music behind it. Oh, they gotta be telling the truth. They got the dramatic music. It's sad, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like it gotta be to a point to where we gotta unplug from the box and go outside, right? Unplug from the matrix and find out, and then be able to talk to people. Don't be so sensitive. I should be able to come bring a opinion to Tay or Ox or context, and then context about well, this is how I feel about the opinion, and it's no hard feelings. It's okay, this is your perspective. So now I come away with a sense of enlightenment, like, this is the perspective of what I was just thinking. That's just like really my only thing with it, bro. Like I just think, like, unfortunately, bro, that even though the internet has brought some good, it has brought a lot of turmoil, bro. A lot of confusion, shall I say? It's brought a lot of confusion.
I would say it's done more bad than good.
Yeah, it's definitely a double.
I would 100%. I'm not on the fence about this at all. I think the internet has by far done much more bad than good, and a big part of it, and not easy. You know where I'm going with this. I think just the fact that we can't get this fucking rap music out our face, bro, is detrimental to the community, bro.
No, Alex, it can't just be rap music alone that's just destroying us alone.
It's
man.
not. It's 100% not. And that's what I was saying the other day. It's not 100% rap music. But if there was something I could point out, like if this was a pie chart, and let's say there was like, let's say we
percentages.
Let's say there was a pie chart, and let's say there was only 5 things. I'm telling you, I'm giving rap half the pie alone by itself.
No,
a big reason why I'm giving rap a majority of the pie is because rap is exponential. Rap makes all the other things exponentially worse. For instance, the things that are bad for us, alcohol, drugs, all that shit that we're not supposed to do, all the other shit, right? The reason why rap makes that worse is because rap just glorifies all the bad shit more. You know what I'm saying? And so it's exponential. Rap just makes everything else 2 times worse than it already is.
Amplify. It definitely is an amplifier for sure.
It's an amplifier. It's terrible. Rap is terrible for us. It's terrible for us.
And they be lying. A lot of the times them niggas be lying like whole time.
And Bama, that's what makes it worse. It's like
Project Pat had you thinking he was really robbing niggas whole time. He was the son of a pastor.
You are out here. Now, mind you, I think it's bad either way. So this is what I be saying about rap. If you are out here selling drugs, robbing and killing people, and you're rapping about it, then first you're just a fucking idiot. You know what I'm saying? You're just a fucking idiot. Whatever happened to lasagna? You know what I'm saying? You're just fucking stupid, right? But if you're out here, if you're out here and you're rapping about killing, robbing, shooting, drugs, and you're not doing it, then you are one of the worst type of people there is. You know what I'm saying? You are out here trying to promote bad shit to young kids that are going to try to be like you because they see you out here with all the jewels. They see you out here with all the girls. They see you out here with all these cars that you don't own because half these rappers are really broke. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's just you are one of the worst type of people there are. You're promoting something that you wouldn't dare do. You wouldn't dare do that shit.
Well, what if you're naive, Ox? What happens if you're naive and you don't know like that message that you're spreading is really sticking to the youth?
Ignorance is a sin. Ignorance is a sin. Educate your fucking self. Read a book.
Ox, I ain't gonna lie, Buddy was right though. This is why I knew rap was bad. So everybody know the little famous saying, smoking on Tuka. When I looked that shit up, kid was actually 13, 14 years old. He was a basketball player, not a gang member. And right before he got killed, he tried to call his mom. Yeah. And niggas go around saying I'm smoking on Tuka like he was a gang member. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, he wasn't bad.
Once I found out he was actually a child, a baby.
But then what? But then what?
Makes it worse.
But then what? Then the world went crazy. Yeah. R.I.P. King Von. Yeah. Oh my God. God, King Von is dead. That nigga was a killer. That's what happens. You live by the gun, you die by the gun. I don't want nobody to die.
He said he was a demon. He didn't say he was a killer. He said I was a demon. I don't want that.
Right. Oh yeah. Oh, you talking about what? Oh, okay. Yeah.
King Von. I'm talking about King Von. King Von.
No. I'm just saying. Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, just in general though. I'm just saying in general. Like, mind you, R.I.P. God rest the dead. I don't want nobody to die. I don't want nobody to get killed. But you know what I'm saying? You live by it, you die by it though. You know what I'm saying? So you're not gonna see me spreading no tears for no killers. You know what I'm saying?
But I'm gonna say this though, Ox. I'm gonna say this real quick. And I understand I get the big aspect that you're saying. But do you guys know that there has been rappers that said themselves that exec said, yo, if you do not put out this type of song, you're not gonna get your next budget for your next album. You're not gonna get this. So this is people's livelihoods that's getting affected. Now I hear you. Then
stop rapping. Stop rapping. Just like the bitch we was talking about earlier. If you like, oh, you gotta suck dick to get on the plane, then don't get on the plane, bitch.
Ox, hold on. Just hear me. Walk with me.
Now you want me to hold on after you just said that text? How you expect me to hold on after you just said that?
What I'm saying to you was, from the big aspect, we on the same page. I understand there's certain things that we definitely glorify. There's certain habits and things that are terrible for us that we either amplify and glorify. I agree with you. However, what I'm saying is that these people are in destitute situations, right? And they don't know no better. They have let's say they are musically inclined. They have a gift, right? And deep down, they don't really want to promote all of this negative death culture. But let's be for real. the deaf culture was not in hip hop. It was not in rap in the beginning. It was not the case. That was not the case. It shifted over. The deaf culture shifted over from rock and roll, where it was heavy into pills, into drugs, sex, all that rock and roll shit. Now we have all these guys say, I'm not a rapper, I'm a rock star. Uzi, all these guys. This is not, it's not only the murdering and the kill. We already have. People are going to kill guns. People are going to kill regardless. It doesn't matter what. Rapping about it, is it bad? Yes, I agree. But people are going to kill and they're going to have beef regardless. Rap does not influence. It's not going to influence.
Yes,
more
it does. It directly influences it. It 100% does, Tex. 100% directly influences all the shit that's already happening. Yes, it does.
Ox,
yes, it does.
So you saying that?
Yes, it does.
Ox.
And I'm not on the fence about it.
Though, Ox. They're gonna
not
have
like this. Not like this. Not like this. They not.
Let me say this. Wait, hold on, Tex. Let me say this. Let me say this real quick, because this is when you say that. This is the point when I gotta agree with Ox. The music is taking it to a different level, bro. Because, bro, we in the city, bro. If a guy drops a track talking about disrespecting this guy dead, and I'm pissing on your moms and I'm pissing on your dead man grave, and if that song go viral, bro, so that kid gonna come up off of it, right? And he gonna be in a position of power. He gonna have things that other guy he talk about doesn't have no more. And then now in turn, that disrespect is going out to places you didn't even think would go to places at now. You thought it was gonna stay in house in New York. Yeah. Now all of a sudden somebody in Cali is singing about pissing on your dead man's suit, think it's a dance. Bro, at that point, the guy that you made that song about is gonna want some retribution, because we know how we run here. They're gonna do something. The music influence that 100%.
The public embarrassment. Okay, so all right, so I'll concede. I understand when they're going for that. Obviously, taking it to the next level. The public embarrassment. You got to go get your get back. Shit, like it's like getting embarrassed in the park, and you got to come back and try to get your get back in the park. I understand that aspect from that from that aspect. So I'll concede that. All I'm saying that the beef is going to be there regardless. You see what I'm saying? Like I don't think it one causes the other. I think they just are. They are cause and effect, and they just end up rotating around to each other. You see what I'm saying? Like the beef just causes the music to be created, and then the retaliation comes from that music that's being created. You get what I'm saying? I don't think it's the chicken and the egg, like one becomes before the other. You get what I'm saying? Because the beef was already there. You get what I'm saying? Like banging on wax was a thing. They was already banging on wax. I mean, they was already banging in the streets. They just took it into the rap form. You see what I'm saying? And in some aspects, it allowed some people that was originally beefing, they realized, oh, I made a song, I got it out. It's really not about nothing. You see what I'm saying? I got whatever anger I got. For some people, it helped resolve because I'm able to keep it on wax. Now, I understand what you're saying, though, Ox. For people that don't have the mentality, they don't have the mindset, they don't understand, there's just entertainment, they understand, if they get influenced by that, I understand that aspect. But I don't think it's, can we draw a blank statement towards that.
Can we all agree that most what would I call them? Most corner boys, most D boys, most of these niggas are actually broke. Can we the average your average corner boy or whatever, your average drug dealer is not as rich as they portray.
100%,
right?
Yeah.
Your average motherfucker that's out here selling dimes and nicks and all that, they're broke, right?
Right.
Okay, we can establish that. Now, when kids see I'm talking about even kids that are already in that environment, that have already been exposed to this type of stuff. We can agree that when they see rappers like Young Jeezy, rappers like this that are talking about selling drugs, and they are showing jewels, they're showing things that most people don't have, right? Can we agree that sometimes that influences the young 13, young 14, young 50-year-old brother to be like,
100%.
I'm gonna go cop a bundle. Can we agree on that?
I agree.
Okay.
I agree with that.
So from that stems a kid that we don't know what this kid might have been, right? Okay. But now he's like, well, I can get out there, I can get in the game, I can do my hustle, I can do my thing too. And from getting involved in that game involves violence. It's not a gentleman's sport. We can agree on that. Now I got to be strapped. I got to protect myself. I got to do that because motherfuckers know what I'm doing. So I believe in time. I believe in times like that. That's a direct correlation of promoting the wrong things in music. Always like was it Erykah Badu that made the song about the other side of the game?
Right.
Why aren't we promoting what goes wrong when you get caught with rocks in your pocket? Why are we
that's what I was gonna say. I think that's what
when you get robbed. Hold on, text. Why aren't we promoting what goes wrong when you get robbed? Why aren't we promoting what goes wrong when you are forced to retaliate to the niggas up the block that robbed you? Why are we not promoting that? Why are we only promoting you can sell drugs all day, you can stash yams at your auntie house? You know what I'm saying? Why are we only promoting that you can make a bag and throw it on strippers? Why is that the only thing that's promoting? Because that's what these kids are hearing. And regardless of what you want to tell these people, Tex, that is an influence, and there are kids out here doing these things because Young Jeezy told them to.
So the music execs, the playlist people, the people that put it on TikTok, the people that put it on TikTok to promote these songs, the execs that are telling the rappers, if you don't put this type of song out, we're gonna drop
that's
you from
not
the
the
label.
point, bro. That's not the point, bro. That's not the point. That's not the point. I don't give a fuck who's telling them to do it. I don't give a fuck why they're doing it. The fact is, the music is the problem. The rappers are the problem. The execs are the problem. The promoters are the problem. All these people are a problem, yes, but the final product, the music, is an issue, bro. Like you right. I see you trying to give the rappers out on the fact that they're forced to do it. Okay, cool. Be that as it may, it's still happening.
Tay Luke brought up a good point though, context, because you a music contrarian. I want to ask you about this if you don't think it plays a role in it. You remember once upon a time, it was like the 80s and early 90s, Ghetto Boys was out, and they was making songs, right. Mind Playing Tricks on Me. It was a 4-man group, and they shit was like pretty much in the day-to-day, how we could overcome the bullshit of what we got going on. A year later, NWA got introduced, niggas with attitude, fuck the police, all of this shit. And then guess what? A few years after NWA, like 4 or 5 years, you get the riots in LA, like all stem from you had dudes that was telling you how to overcome the cops, you know what I'm saying, doing all of this to a group of niggas that was saying, fuck the cops. Like, I clap back at a cop. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn. Until you got to a point, it got to a certain point of that being played over and over. Because what you saying, context, I don't think they tell those rappers, you got to make X, Y, and Z type of music. What I think is they find other industry, like people they can make, or hey, this dude got a similar sound to this dude. So we gonna make them talk about X, Y, and Z, see who consumes what. Like, are we going people still fuck with Ghetto Boys, or will they be consumed by NWA? And they give the people a choice. And then what happens is we'll hear, oh, that shit catchy. I can get with this, until that's all we hear is fuck the police, fuck the police. Fuck the police, fuck the police. And then what happened? Rise happened. But we had, like what to Ox's point, we had a group of people rapping about Razcast and the KRS-One. Them dudes was rapping about the right shit. But then all of a sudden, Ice-T
Public Enemy, right?
About bullshit. Like, bro, like, whoa. And then niggas just start listening to Ox's point. For some odd reason, people just start focusing on what Ice-T. Fuck what KRS-One. KRS-One was telling you about Prop 38. Don't vote for this because this was gonna fuck up the X, Y, and Z. But for some odd reason, people just kept listening to these niggas selling dope over here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck.
Yeah, but agreed. Bama, real quick. Agreed. However, the people definitely is the dictate what moves the crowd. However, if I can nullify a certain person, like KRS, like you said, Public Enemy was at the top. Remember, they was making a lot of noise. What they decided to do was they created turmoil within the group, said, yo, you don't need Professor Griff. This is what the execs told him. After he made certain comments, they removed Professor Griff, who was the militant of the group. And what did they do? They highlighted Flavor Flav. They gave Flavor Flav his own reality. Please tell me what is Flavor Flav's job? To be a heel, to be a comedic heel. He wasn't
who's got to be responsible for that, Tex?
That was the people that asked for Flavor Flav. We didn't ask for Flavor Flav to be a star. Nobody asked for Flavor Flav to be a star. The execs turned him into a star.
So Tex, you're agreeing that rap is a problem, but your thing is that it's not the rapper's fault, it's the exec's fault.
Yeah, I feel like it's the industry that is.
Well, yeah. That's fine. Yeah. That's fine. But once again, I say, if rappers come together and do it the right way, do it their way, because I hear what you're saying, but you can't convince me that some of these niggas ain't fine with this shit. There's a lot of them that don't give a shit about it, right? We're not disagreeing. Right. So what I'm saying is, I get what you're saying. The execs have an issue with it, but when are these niggas gonna stand on their own nuts and be like, yo, I'm not gonna be out here brainwashing my little brothers no more. I'm not gonna be out here brainwashing my little sisters no more. If you say that you're not gonna put my album out, fuck you. I'm out of here. When is that gonna happen? When is that time gonna come?
But hear me out. Right here,
if you're telling me that these grown ass men, the only way they can feed themselves is rapping, I disagree. They could go to trade school.
Right. Agree. I'm with you, Ox. Alternatives.
If I have to promote this shit to my little sister, if I got to promote this shit to my little brother just so that I can have a gold chain, is it really worth it, bro? Is it really worth it?
I wouldn't say just a gold chain though. I would say like the financial stability and financial security is more. I would say
these niggas ain't financially stable either.
But it's the opportunity that you can get to it though.
Right.
So damn the gold chain. Damn the gold chain. Millions of dollars, is it worth it? Is the money worth it? Where do we place our value? Am I really saying that by me being able to fly to Dubai once a year, me being able to vacation in Jamaica, me being able to put both of my side chicks up in high rises in Manhattan, me being able to drive a fancy car, is that worth the souls of my little brothers? Is that worth the souls of my little sisters? If you say yes, that's you. That's fine. To me, it's not fucking worth it. I've been broke.
A lot of people say yes to that. I'm not gonna hold you.
But you know what? Those is the niggas that we should not fuck with. Those is the niggas that we should not associate ourselves with. Those is the niggas when we decide to pull out of this and pull out of the matrix and do our thing. Those is the niggas that we leave behind. You know what I'm saying? 100%. Those is the worthless niggas that we don't need no more. Because look, I've been broke and I've had things too. I'm good either way if it means I can keep my morals and keep myself intact. 100%. If it means that I don't got to be detrimental to the people, and that's my main point. Like when are we going to decide what we really value? And if we aren't going to make the conscious decision ourselves, then we got to stop complaining and talking about white folks did this to us, white folks did that to us. You know, because Bama said, how many years has it been, Bama? 397?
It's been longer than that, but it's been a minute. 397 plus like 130 years of Jim Crow and segregation.
Jim Crow, yep. Mm-hmm.
Right. So what I'm saying is, when will we acknowledge that we put ourselves in chains too? Now, I'm talking about now. I'm not talking about back then. I'm not on no Kanye shit, bro. I'm talking about when will we acknowledge that for the past 45, 50 years, we put ourselves in bondage? When will we acknowledge that we are locking ourselves up at an alarming rate? When will we acknowledge that we are enslaving ourselves right now? We got the power. We got the power, bro. We just don't want we got the power, but we don't want the responsibility of that power. Yeah. We don't want the responsibility. We don't want the accountability of the power, the immense amount of power that we have. We do not want the responsibility, and we don't want the responsibility of it.
I don't know.
We don't want the accountability of it.
I think part of it though, Ox, just a little pushback. I don't think it's not that we don't want the responsibility, but y'all highlighted it earlier in the stream. The amount of money we spend, like on a week to week basis as a group of black people, I think white people don't want to get that up. Like, because essentially, I think about it like this: if you gave all the black people reparations, right, I really think black people would not even give a fuck about what white people got going on. We literally gonna shift and look over here and be like, hey, bro, we doing our own shit. And they system will in return fall fast as fuck because once we got our money, we just gonna be so focused over here. We not even gonna pay attention because the only reason they got our attention is because we're poor, we're scraping, we live in check.
Well, a lot of us not. Bama, you my brother, and I love you, Bama. But I 100% disagree with that. I believe if you gave us reparations right now, let's just do easy math. You know what I'm saying? Easy math. Let's just say there was just to do easy. Let's say there was easy math. Let's say there was 100 of us, right? 100 black folks, right?
All right.
And they gave each of us $1 million, right? So that's 100 mil, right? Let's call it 10 mil, right? Let's call it 10 mil. So 100 of us got $1 billion. I can guarantee you by the end of the first year, you know how much money black folks will have from that billion? Maybe 100,000.
100,000 might be a little bit too.
Maybe 100,000.
Yo, come on. Yo, see? No. See,
maybe 100,000.
Are you kidding me, bro?
100,000 might be a little bit too.
Come on. You are not giving black people enough.
We haven't earned the credit that you want me to give us, Tex.
That's not true.
But you're talking.
People that are doing great things, but it's just not advertised. Right, so for you to say that in one aspect, and then for you to say, "Oh well, if you give us a whole big pot of money,"
that was bad math. That was bad math. I'll take 100,000 back. I'm sorry.
All right, come on.
Okay.
So
now you about to go to 10 million,
but the number is still low. The number is still very low. I guarantee because why, Tex? Because there's about 75% of us that see that money and don't realize I'm supposed to invest it. 75% of us like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I got $10 million. I'm gonna go buy a $5 million house.
About half of that 75%.
Not thinking about the property taxes they're gonna have to pay on that. Not thinking about the maintenance they're gonna have to pay on that. You're gonna go buy you a Benz, your mama a Benz, your sister a Benz. Not thinking about the maintenance and the gas and all that shit that go into that. Then you gotta have a Gucci belt. You gotta have some cash,
but
I gotta have a Richie Millie, don't I?
The reason why I gotta keep pushing back.
Meek Mill got one. I gotta have a Richie Millie.
I see what's going on here.
Because I ain't gonna lie though. I do feel what you're saying, and that.
Yo, Bama, if you can't manage $10,000, you can't manage $10 million.
But who's to say that though? Because I've never had $10 million at once.
I've
never even had 10.
It's going to change.
Most niggas are lucky. Most niggas are lucky that they ain't never had $10 million in their life. Because I ain't gonna go too far, but a lot of niggas, if you would have gave them $10 million, it would have been a detriment. And that's not just us. That's not just us though. That's not just us. I'm only speaking about us.
We do see some cases where it's mismanaged. But look, Ronald, I want to
real quick, man. I want you to go. I'm not trying to cut you off. I just want to make this clear. I'm not bashing us. I'm just only talking about us. I'm only holding us accountable. I know there's a bunch of other white boys and Mexicans and Asians and Indians that would do the same shit, but I'm not worried about them right now. I'm only talking about us. So don't think I'm just bashing us. I'm not doing that. I'm just talking about us.
We having to educate. Come on, Oz. Me and you, we way back, bro. Like, so I already know. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, it's hard for me to say, bro, because the reason why we like the Gucci belts and all of that shit is because we struggle so fucking much. So it's like, shit, bro, ooh, a quarter. You remember like when Patrick, I know y'all watched SpongeBob before. You remember everybody was getting hype over all of this shit, and then Patrick got hype over a quarter in his dreams. He was like, what do you dream about? Everybody dreaming about this extravagant shit. And then it was like, Patrick was dreaming about, ooh, a quarter. Like, bro, when a nigga is at level zero, below zero, even a quarter looks shiny to a nigga. Right. So of course I'm gonna go get a Gucci belt because I'm so fucked up. I feel like, bro, this makes me at least feel good about being a po nigga, baby, bro. I got on something that people view as fashion or something like that.
But that is a problem, Bama. I understand that.
Hear me out.
But that's the program we got.
To a point to where in a month, right? Like say hypothetically, if I get to a point in a month, like majority of people in America, we make somewhere between $37,000 and $54,000. Black people. That's not that much. That's somewhere between $4,000 to fucking $2,200 a month. Right. But if I got to a point to where those people, right, could get to the part to where they get $10,000 or $12,000 a month. Now that's a lot different, bro. I can't spend that. For instance,
yes, you can. It's not
because we learned about this, dog. Because Grant Cardone talks about this. It's easy to talk and be like, "Oh, bro, we got to do X, Y, and Z with our money," but it's hard to do that living from check to check. The reason why Brian and all of them rich niggas can get ahead, they're making more money than they can spend. So I got so much money because I just bought a boat. I just bought a Lambo. And I look
Bama, that's Bama. Bron ain't still rich. Bron ain't still
Lambo, 3 big ass houses.
Bama, you talking about something different, bro. You talking about something different, Bama.
No. But what I'm saying is I'm talking about the mindset, because if you could get to a part to where people can make more than what they spend out, now it's a lot more easier to invest and do all the intricate, all the intellectual shit. Let's start a school. Let's start all of this. But if I'm living check to check and I'm struggling, bro, that shit sounds like a facade or dream.
That's not how it works. Like you right to a certain extent. But what I'm saying is, LeBron is was already an intelligent brother. He was making right. But that's what I'm saying. That's where you wrong at, though. That's where you wrong at, because the stats show otherwise. These professional athletes are going broke at an alarming, and they're making so much money. They're making so much money, and they're going broke at an alarming rate. So how is that? Because the stats show that most of these people, even CJ McCollum, who was the president of the basketball their union, he was the one who said most of these motherfuckers are broke halfway through the season. In the offseason, they're living check to check. Because why? They see the contract. They don't realize that they're only gonna touch about 60% of that money. So they make $100 million. They see about 57 of it. They buy then they don't get it all at once. They're buying homes. If you have $10 million, you can't buy a $7 million home. And these motherfuckers don't realize that. So the stats show otherwise. The stats are the contrary of what you just said, Bama. Most people make more money than they can spend, but they don't realize once you leave the NBA, you got to pay property taxes on that big ass house. You got to maintain that home. You got to furnish that home. You gotta live like you broke in order to stay rich. And these people are not doing that. I know for a fact that if you make $2 million and you buy a $500,000 home, you are going to end up selling that home or going into foreclosure. Because the prices and things you're doing, it's easy to go broke after spending them. There are people out here that make $150,000 a year that end up with more money than people that make $1.5 million a year because they're driving a Honda Accord. They're paying $1,700 a month for rent. While somebody that's making $1.5 million, they see that, they're like, shit, I'm gonna buy me a 7-bedroom, I'm gonna buy that house. I'm about to fly private to here. Them niggas is broke 4 years after they're done playing basketball. And why? Why is that? Because you didn't buy anything you didn't buy any assets. You didn't buy any multi-unit apartment buildings. You didn't invest any money into the stock market. You didn't put up no money. You can't if you can't manage $100,000, you can't manage $10 million. And Grant Cardone said that.
Yeah, but at the same token, too, real quick, before Bama, because I know Bama, you want to give a response to that. But let me just give a quick retort. My thing is financial literacy is not granted to everybody, even if financial literacy is not granted. So I'm excluding the NBA players because there are summits, there are constant they have information panels, things like that. They have ex-NBA players come in, but the players said it themselves that sometimes because of how they look, and how they perceive them, they don't take their word for anything. So the information they began gravitate. But it's like, yo, bro, you don't even look like the type to be on the type of level I was. Like Brandon Jennings said, yo, I was starting point guard at such and such. If I got somebody that's like Ramon Sessions, you a backup. Like we're not living the same life. One, we have different contracts, right? So my means of living and your means of living are totally two different things. We are in the age of pocket watching. That's one of the issues. We pocket watch and try to live the lifestyle that other people are. You live within your means. That's one of the things that's occurring too, Ox. Financial illiteracy is at an all-time low for a lot of people. And on top of that too, we're pocket watching and trying to keep with the Joneses. That's
This is the second time you've technically agreed with me, but you keep talking about the reason and giving excuses and shit. The fact still remains. The fact still remains that it's going on.
Hold on. Wait. Let me
fuck the reason. We got to do better.
Let me clarify though, Ox. My thing is that I agree. We got to do better. But my thing is everybody is not in a monolith in that aspect. Everybody has so many different experiences that it's hard to just deprogram everything at the same time. It won't work like that. That's what I'm trying to say. Like you have to find out. It's like being a basketball coach, right? What motivates Bama and motivates you? Totally two different things. You see what I'm saying? But I got to get y'all on the same page to go for the main goal. But I have to talk to you a certain way to get you to get motivated. I got to talk to Bama a certain way to get you motivated. So me bringing out chains may motivate Bama. Me showing this shit like, yo, if you want to play, you got to play like this. If you want to get this chain, if you want to play this, that may motivate him to be a better player. What may motivate you is like, yo, you want to get your mom out the crib? You got to do this, da, da, da. You get what I'm saying? So we have to just find a pinpoint. Like, not everybody has the same goals and what motivates them. We just have to find like-minded people, and that's when we get the community. Like, if we have similar goals, if we have similar motivation, that's what the kids. We can't force the same motivation I have onto someone else and say, yo, you get it. You know what I'm saying? And then chastise the person for that. Because I can't put what's in my heart and what I believe for in somebody else. You see what I'm saying? What I'm willing to die for is going to be completely different from what Bama or Easy's going to die for. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, go ahead, Bama. I didn't want to.
I want y'all each to get your go ahead and get it off. Get your final thoughts off. Anything, not only this subject. If y'all got anything else y'all want to get off to the people, because I'm gonna have to shut it down here in a moment. So y'all go ahead and whoever's up, whoever got the floor, go ahead.
Real quick, I just want to piggyback off that point. Like at the same time too, it's also how we've been programmed and like shown what we would consider success at the same time. And then since we don't have enough like education and financial literacy, like we don't know the ins and outs of the whole things that we're getting ourselves into just because we've been shown these are the level of success. Once you get a big bag, you gotta buy mom's a house. You gotta make sure you get a nice ride. You gotta get that gold chain. You gotta make sure your sneaker game is up. Make sure everything is fly. Those are the things we get programmed to show that we like. That's what we're supposed to value all the minute we get our bag, quote unquote. So I mean, it's a tough subject. It's not just simple as that. I mean, because there's a lot that could go into that, because now, like, just like how Tech said, if one person's valuing the chain and another person is value, like, oh, I could make like a change in my community. Like, those are two different levels of like motivation right there. So,
easy. One more thing. My fault, Easy. I don't want to cut you off. But go ahead. The reason why it's different for us compared to other groups is that perception for us becomes reality a lot of the times. So we have to put on a certain image. So what I mean is like, to maneuver, and I'm sure you've heard of the term code switching, blah blah blah, in terms of language. But to get in certain rooms, we have to, because of naturally being our skin color, we have to put on a certain thing. We have to put on a certain costume. In certain case, I'm not saying this applies for everybody, but to get into certain rooms, you have to put on a certain costume. So you have to live a certain lifestyle to put that costume on. Now, is it a detriment from time to time? Yes. But what tends to happen is that to get into certain doors, to get, like, for example, right? Let's say I'm Lou Will, right? And I'm trying to get into a golf club. I'm trying to get things. I may need to party with someone 2 nights beforehand to get that invite to the club, to get to the club, where they're going to discuss board meetings. They're going to discuss project ideas, things of that nature. I need to live this certain lifestyle to get to the board, to get to those meeting places. So I may need to spend $100K this first year to get into all of these parties. So that way, then I could get to the boardroom. And by my second year, now I'm investing. Now I'm doing this. Now I'm doing that. You get what I'm saying? Just because naturally, due to our skin color, we have to break down certain barriers to be received into the space at first. And then we get the information. You see what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
It costs money to make money. I know that, but just like that's if that was the case, Tex, if that was truly the situation, then you wouldn't be going broke for, you know what I'm saying, so quick. If you were spending money to make money, to spend money to party instead of just partying with your money, you know what I mean? Like, I get what you're saying, that's a fact, but sometimes that's a cop out. Sometimes we'll be like, oh, well, I had to spend that. Yeah, but you didn't have to keep doing that. You didn't have to keep. You know what I'm saying? And mind you,
everything within reason. I'm
gonna keep it real. I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? If you made $100 million, you decided to go broke, that's your fucking problem. You know what I'm saying? That's your dumb ass issue. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Antoine Walker, man.
You know, dude was getting shamed on the internet because his wife was doing OnlyFans and shit like that because he went broke because he couldn't manage his money. Why didn't you manage your money though? Is it because you was thirsty to live a lifestyle that you shouldn't have been living, or did you get screwed by your money managers? You know what I'm saying? Because all those things happen too. You know, those things happen too. Sometimes you hire a team that you could. Hey, take that trash out. That you couldn't trust. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yep.
So
that's why financial literacy should be the forefront.
That's why everybody here, I want you to get on Amazon right now, order The Richest Man in Babylon, and read that book from front to back. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of other books that we could read. Plenty of other books that we could read in order to. Oh, fuck is that book? My brother got my book up here.
Hey, Ox, I know that you want to think, but we definitely probably gonna have to emphasize, you know, that book club. They think we're gonna have to start that up, and that's probably one of the things. Sure. Focusing on financial literacy, like those books, I think that would be a dope read. And yo, chat, let us know, man, if y'all gonna type in. You know what I'm saying? Like, if y'all want the information's out there. You just gotta let us know if y'all want the information. We can't have these conversations. Yeah, we see rah. And the next time we bring this up and we have the opportunity, we don't see that same energy, y'all. So if y'all want the information, if Oz got a book reading or he's giving some information out, yo, tap into that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not for the views, not or for that, but it's for your empowerment as well. Because if we're really trying to do this thing, then let's really do it. So appreciate y'all for tapping in.
You can read Think and Grow Rich. You know what I'm saying? This is obviously a great book. You know, I know most of us know about that. Most of us know about these books, but we still don't read them. You know what I'm saying? Think and Grow Rich is a great one. I stand behind The Richest Man in Babylon. Like, I stand firmly behind that book. Those simple two books right there can change your whole outlook on things. Obviously, Rich Dad Poor Dad, that's a great one too. You know what I'm saying? A lot of 10X rules. We got this one here, Secrets of Great Leaders. This is a good book too. What's the other one?
What's the Oxford? That's an Oxford. Hold on, man.
Bringing out the books off this motherfucker.
Come on, man. Get your fucking mind right, y'all. Get your mind right, man. I'm trying to find the
other one that's called.
This is who 50 wrote his book with. Robert Greene. Look into Robert Greene, man.
Right.
Look into Robert Greene.
I'm trying to find the other one. There's another one called Unfuck Yourself. That's a good one. Obviously, you know, I stand on the art of war. You know what I'm saying? These books right here, but I'm telling y'all, man, get on Amazon and read these books. You only got to read 20 minutes a day. I seen a study where they said if you read 20 minutes a day, and you can read anything, you can read the back of a cereal box, bro. It doesn't have to be like these type of books. You can read anything 20 minutes a day, and it'll really keep your brain going, really keep your brain wired. I'm telling you.
That's how you learn after school. That's the only way you continue to grow knowledge after school is reading. It's pivotal. One book I give a lot of people, Grant Cardone, the 10X Rule, is pretty much basically teaching you how to turn whatever idea you feel in your head and monetize it and scale it up to a part of making it a business. Because a lot of times people don't know what they want to do in life. It's always easy, like go to school, do this. A lot of people don't know what to do. So it's pretty much teaching you how to take what you like and to scale it out and monetize it. So, and it's not a very big book. It's not a very big book at all, But I fuck with it because myself personally, I like to joke and tell people I can't read, so I like to listen to audiobooks. So
yeah. Audiobooks are fine. Audiobooks are fine. This one right here, Unfuck Yourself. This is a good one. Unfuck Yourself is a good one. It's a good way to get your brain out your way. You get yourself out your way. Read this, Unfuck Yourself. This is great. Obviously, you already know The Alchemist. You gotta always promote The Alchemist. I feel like if you read The Alchemist, then read Richest Man in Babylon, those go together if you ask me. Telling you, we got to start reading that way, like how we've been talking about this whole time. We're programmed. Let's unprogram ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Let's rewire ourselves, rewire our brains. I heard that if you brush your teeth with your left hand every morning, it's a good way to kickstart your brain as well. Unless you're left-handed. If you're left-handed, then use your right hand. But if you're right-handed, use your left hand. It's a good way to start helping your brain unprogram itself. So if you were to wake up in the morning, brush your teeth with your opposite hand, and read 20 minutes out of one of these books or a book of your choosing, that's giving you positive thinking, that'll help you start remembering these things. And at night, before you go to sleep, you brush your teeth again, brush your teeth with your left hand, and read 20 more minutes of the same book or another book that's going to give you positive thoughts and help you just do things in a new way. You know what I mean? That's what I would recommend. I would recommend us start doing that. You know what I mean? But we do got to shut it down though. Easy, did you have something you wanted to finish up with?
No. I'm straight, Alex. Shit.
Okay. Bama, did you have anything you wanted to say?
Y'all boys have it, man. Follow my channel, Just Bam with TV, bro. We'll be over there going up too, bro. Like I said, we gotta have a collab graveyard shift, no snooze, but we gotta have y'all over, bro, and we all interact and talk our shit, bro. I got some cool cats over there too, man.
No doubt.
Yes,
no
sir.
doubt.
You know the vibe. You
Drop
know the vibe.
follow. I always fuck with y'all. Ox, you like my brother, man. Like known each other for the longest, man. So
man, what's the weather like down there? Y'all sitting out with like 107 today?
Yeah.
Damn. What the
fuck? It's gonna be 111.
111. I'm gonna be down there. I'm gonna be down there this weekend. I gotta take my drop my son off down there. I'm gonna be down there. I can't wait to get home. Boy, I can't wait.
111.
That's crazy.
But that's light shit. Easy. That's light shit.
That's light.
Yeah, 111 is crazy. But appreciate Bama. I definitely appreciate. I just want to give some shots real quick. Appreciate Bama for pulling up. He's always a dope vibe and very, very informative. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't know, but Bama, sharp brother right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, so definitely, you know what I mean? Shout out to all the bandits, you know what I mean? The band is giving you a little something to learn, you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate, look at all the people in the chat dropping books, man. That's what it's all about.
Fire.
You know what I mean?
That's fire.
Sharing information, you know what I mean? Like, and again, chat, look, listen. Unfortunately, we didn't get a chance to drop the link, but next time we definitely gonna drop the link so that way you guys can chop it up as well too. And that's what it's all about. Between the No Snooze Button Show, the Graveyard Shift, and all the other things that Ox is doing is definitely to bring each other together. And shout out to also the people on PC. You know what I mean? Like that's what really the goal is about. You know what I'm saying? Bringing a lot of people together. You know what I'm saying? For one big goal. You know what I'm saying? By hook or crook, we're gonna get to that mission. And the same thing I have for the thoughts over here. You know what I'm saying? Like with my brother Bama, with brother J Rob, Easy, Devo, you know what I mean? Leaf, everybody that already knows tapped in with me. You know what I'm saying? I always got love for y'all. I just want to shout out one group, Turk Boys in Astoria. You know what I mean? It's black-owned business. They showed me a lot of love, you know what I mean? Had some good flour over there, you know what I'm saying? So show them some love in Astoria. Turk Boys, you know what I mean? But other than that, you already know the vibes. Shout out to the slim girl, the fat girls. It's your time to shine. The slim joints, the chocolate sisters, the vanilla soy sisters. Appreciate y'all. It's all love. Y'all know the vibes, man. Tune into NSBC. Like, comment, and subscribe. You know the vibes.
Hell yeah. All right, Tex, Easy, Bama. On the way out, y'all, I want to also remind y'all too, don't forget the quote, man. You can't buy energy. You got to get some sleep, man. So y'all take heed to those wise words from my brother Breezy, man. Hey, we have Brooklyn in the house today. We have Bama in the house, man. Shout out to my Brooklyn niggas. You already know. On the way out, you know what I'm saying? I do want to recommend even these books. You know what I'm saying? I Am Not Your Negro from James Baldwin. That's a good one too, y'all. That's a good one. Don't forget, the young, beautiful Asia Wilson, she dropped this book, Dear Black Girls. Y'all read that too. Also, we got Viola Davis. She came with the Finding Me. That was about her life. I didn't even know she went through some of the things she went through. You know what I'm saying? Check that out. And last but certainly not least, make sure you check out Soul of a Gangster. This one was crazy from Jay Diggs. If you know anything about Jay Diggs, you would want to read this book, look into his life and some of the things that went through. And Kevin Childs, The Crack Era. You learn a lot from that time and, you know, what not to do. You know what I'm saying? There's all types of books that we can read that can help us in life. I recommend you pick a book up, man. Read at least just put 20 minutes a day. 20 minutes a day. I'm challenging all of y'all. Read 20 minutes a day. Brush your teeth with the opposite hand. It's time to rewire our brains, y'all. Let's go. Let's do that. Shout out to everybody that came up today on the no snooze button. We will be back. Shout out to Context. Shout out to Dezo. Can't wait for this. Can't wait to get you back home, brother. Appreciate y'all. Hey. Love yourself, drink some water, get some cardio in today. Never drink and drive, y'all. Grab a cab, grab an Uber, grab a Lyft. If you're in my region, you already know what to do. Holla at me. All right, y'all. See y'all next time.